Hey, listen, little minnow. You were put into this trailer to do one thing, and that's make this place awesome. If you go ahead and find the mouth of a bigger fish, this entire trailer will be an electric factory. You're getting sent into some freezing cold waters to do some magical things, and we need you to come through. Ain't that right, Sean?
That's exactly right, Pat.
I drank one of your neighbors yesterday.
You're one with this guy.
Brother.
You and me are in this thing together. Let's have an electric night here. I'm dropping a minnow into a hole. We are doing this show live from an ice castle on Lake Minnetonka. I just gave a minnow a motivational speech. I dropped him into a hole. We're currently on a trailer. We're in one on a very thick piece of ice, I hope.
We drove out here on trucks, so yeah, I'd hope so.
Bad idea. Couldn't get the bus out here, though. It was a little bit too heavy, but the standard pickup truck is good. That's good to know.
Yeah, that was a big-ass four-door truck, too. That wasn't like a fucking S10, 1999.
Oh, that's why you guys wouldn't get on the trunk.
No, mostly because we could walk. And it was available. Anytime you're going to get a chance to just walk across a lake frozen.
You take it?
At night.
Zito said he felt
in the
like
dark,
Jesus
in the
walking
cold.
Sorry, Jesus, he said. This is going to be a good show. Now we wait.
What's your over-under, Pat, on times here?
For the show or for the fish?
Let's start with the fish.
I don't think I'm going to catch one. I missed the first nibble, and it might not have been a real nibble.
Maybe you put a little edible on the end of it.
Ooh, good idea.
Let me reel this minnow in.
Put a little edible on the tip. I know if I was a fish down there, I'd swim right up for that edible, and I'd eat it. Then I'd go fucking swim off and laugh at everybody down there.
What type of fish you think you'd be?
A
Sean fish.
I'd be one of those big ass, fucking sweet ass, old lazy eye ass fish.
That's a nice fish. Lazy fucking eyes, but a nice fucking fish.
He works hard. He's a hard-working, nice fish.
You know, with all the exciting hype surrounding Valentine's Day, you probably have some decent gift ideas swirling around your brain. But you're waiting for the perfect one, am I right, Sean?
You couldn't be more right, Pat.
Well, 1-800-Flowers.com is your answer. Because right now, when you order early, when you think ahead, when you're a hero ahead of time, Sean.
When you think outside the box.
There was once a view inside the box, but now you're thinking outside the box, and you're thinking early. You can get 12 multicolored roses for only $19.99.
That's a steal, Pat.
Or double it to 24 multicolored roses for only $10 more.
That's mind-boggling.
This is an unbelievable offer from 1-800-Flowers.com. 12 multicolored roses for $19.99 or double it for only $10 more. This gorgeous bouquet of multicolored roses is in a rainbow of colors is the perfect Valentine surprise she's guaranteed to love.
And she deserves it, Pat.
Yes, she does. People don't think about that. My lady deserves all the flowers. That's why there's only one place I'm buying my flowers from, and that's 1-800-Flowers.com. Roses from 1-800-Flowers are picked at their peak and shipped overnight to ensure freshness and her amazement. A dozen multicolored roses for only $19.99 or an upgrade to 24 for just $10 more. It's the perfect reward for thinking ahead and ordering early.
Honeys love color, Pat.
Multicolored roses coming right up for $19.99 or get a dozen more for just $10 on top of that.
Wow!
Order ahead. Think ahead. Be the hero of Valentine's Day and let 1-800-Flowers.com help you out. When it comes to Valentine's, I would never settle for anything less than my rose authority, 1-800-Flowers.com. To order a dozen multicolored roses for $19.99 or upgrade to 24 multicolored roses for only $10 more, go to 1-800-Flowers.com, click the radio icon, and enter code McAfee. That's 1-800-FLOWERS.com, code MCAFEE when you click on the radio icon. Everybody seems to be having a deal from 1-800-Flowers.com, but ours is the absolute best. That's why you need to go to 1-800-FLOWERS.com, click the radio icon, and use code McAfee to get a dozen multicolored beautiful roses for your lady for $19.99, or pick up a dozen more on top of that for $10. $29.99, 24 fucking roses. You're a hero.
2 dozen roses for only $30. Wow.
Less than. Wow.
Wow. Less than. This is a win-win. She wins, you win. You save, she comes up.
All right, let's head back out to the trailer in the middle of Lake Minnetonka. What'll happen to the boys? Will they catch a fish? What'll happen? Who knows? Let's get back to it.
Did you ever play? It might have been Lake Oregon, Lake Minnetonka.
Minnetonka. I feel like that feels like. Is that what we're on right now?
Yeah.
That's to do with some sort of like Indian tribe, like a tribal.
There was two when we were in computer class in grade school. There was two games: this Oregon Trail, and then there was this lake game where you started as a mini fish, and then you ate a worm, and then you got bigger, and then you kept eating fishes smaller than you, and you had to watch out for hooks because fishermen would throw some hooks down, and you also had to watch out for cranes coming down from the sky to get you.
Yeah, and the Canadian geese. Everybody knows they're assholes.
And that was a great game, but I can't remember the name of it off the top of me.
You know what? The good news about a podcast is that
They'll let us know. People will let us know.
for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Nick, did you ever play this fish game?
I did,
just
and
made up in his fucking head. Right
No, it's real. I played it. I'm
Hold
struggling
on.
to think of the name. It was something Lake, though. It wasn't Lake something. It was something Lake.
You guys keep doing a podcast and fishing. I'm gonna
We're
look it
here
up.
with a guy named Todd. It's his ice castle we're currently sitting in. He has a mustache and an incredible Canadian Minnesota accent,
He has a 12-year-old son that he makes eat little fishies as like a rites of passage as well.
like what we did yesterday, Todd.
Yep.
Did he hit it with a shot of whiskey like we did?
He took water.
So the fish just kept living inside of him?
Yep, it was swimming around his mouth.
Yikes.
He spit it out. You said
No, I thought he was gonna. It took him a while to swallow it, but he got it down.
he's no quitter.
No way.
No way.
Kid's got heart.
Everybody in the restaurant was cheering him on.
You know what? I got a lazy
Oh.
minnow, Todd. I think this minnow that I just gave him motivation.
Put him in the water, see if he swims. Just set him in the water,
Okay.
see if he swims.
All right. I'm assuming he doesn't. We just stabbed him with a hook a little bit.
Let's see what he does here. Oh, he went to the red box over there by the gas station. He's getting a fish called Wanda. It's a favorite of his.
He is swimming. Look at
Yeah, he's out here living his life.
Cuz, go find the mouth of a bigger fish, and then we'll let you go ahead and live. Catch and release program we got here.
Clean ass catch and release program.
My lady is going to hate this episode. I'm going to end up having to have an aquarium in my house to save and make up for everything that's happening right now in her eyes. We need to think about that as we move forward.
Are you guys skimming the surface, or are you going deep?
No, you gotta go deep, right? Right, Todd?
Yep, you want to be close to that bottom.
Yeah. I point at the hole,
I'm gonna
and
go
I
grab
say,
another fish locator.
you want to find
Oh.
where my minnow is. I go all the way down. With that.
I got
dude.
it. I picked up that real quick and I ran with it.
Hey, Cowboy Jack's Saloon has been a very good time this week.
Awesome time.
And
Yeah.
everybody there told us that we weren't going to catch shit.
They're right so far.
So far, they are correct. I'm holding my microphone and my rod in my right hand. This could get a little bit dangerous.
T.O. back on the show today.
By the way, let's go to that T.O. conversation we had. Ladies and gentlemen, from a Lake Minnetonka, we would like to send to the best conversation with Terrell Owens that he had today. No free ads, but he was doing an ad campaign. We got him to talk about damn near everything. Here's a conversation with future Hall of Famer. Ugh. I don't know what it is about these. Terrell Owens. We got a chance to talk to, what was that, a week ago, about a week ago.
Yeah.
Incredible guy who's going to be in the Hall of Fame at some point. He told us last week that there is much difference between Terrell and T.O. He found out that Terrell was having to defend T.O. on a regular basis, and he was sick of it. He did everything from a happy place. There's no reason he's not in the Hall of Fame. It's all a bunch of assholes' perspective. He hates Jason Garrett, doesn't mind Tony Romo. Ladies and gentlemen, future Hall of Famer Terrell Owens.
What's up, guys?
Hey, Terrell, I got one question only.
What's that?
Last time I mentioned that for you to get in the Hall of Fame, there is a potential that you would have to stroke a couple penises to maybe get in there. And you said no penises will be stroking.
No.
Just want to know if
There
you're
will be
still
no-
doing that.
There will be no stroking of any penises. Bro.
Okay. All right.
It's not happening.
I respect that a lot. I like that you're going to go in on your own terms. How has life been since our last interview? And I hear you're promoting a product that we all love over here. It's a real man's life saver.
Absolutely. I mean, it's been great since we just talked about a week ago. So yeah, you know what? I'm here. The Super Bowl is finally here, and as you just mentioned, we'll kind of just go right into it.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, I'm partnered with Febreze, And, you know, I know everybody loves the Super Bowl commercials around this time of the year. And so Super Bowl Sunday, I know a lot of people probably going to be using the commercial breaks to run to the bathroom. While you're doing that, please stock up on some Febreze.
Good call, T.O. Terrell,
Stock
sorry.
up on that. And again, you're going to miss, if you go to the bathroom and you miss Dave, who this whole campaign is about, because he's the only guy in the world where his bleep don't stink.
Really?
You have to check out this commercial. Yeah. It's gonna be
Wow,
awesome.
Dave shit don't stink. I like that. I know a couple guys who shits don't stink. And we're looking at them here at Cowboy Jack's Saloon. Hey, T.O., Terrell, question for you.
Yes.
Obviously, my shit does stink. I appreciate the Febreze, what they've done for my entire life, my house, especially whenever I smoke an incense and then some people are coming over. Febreze is an incredible product from beginning to end.
Absolutely.
Let me ask you about this. The XFL got relaunched last week. Vince McMahon hopped on a green screen podium and did interviews with Dan Rovell and everybody else. Is the XFL something that you would be able to do in 2 years, would think about doing, because I think you would be the perfect player to be in the XFL?
Absolutely not. No, not happening. I think, again, they tried this some years back, I think in 2001. Obviously, it's an extreme football league, and it didn't particularly work out so well. So I think, you know, obviously he's had some time to think about it and see how he wanted to really make this the game better, or this project or this business venture better. Again, he has 2 years until this thing kicks off. So again, I think what he needs to do obviously is to create a quality game. You just can't make a mockery out of football and expect it to sustain. I think with a lot of guys that are, you know, knocking on the door of getting into the National Football League, they should put some things in place and bring some people from the National Football League with some experience to try to help, you know, really springboard what he's trying to do.
Like me, for instance. I offer to be an owner. I just need a loan from the guy. That's all I'm asking. And T.O.,
he has that.
I will bring your brain in for advice. I have one question for you. Is LeBron going to be the best player of all time when he's done?
He's definitely on pace to do so. Again, you think about, you know, numbers and what he's able to do, especially going in, you know, this is his 15th year. The guy's just a phenomenal, remarkable athlete. Again, I know those comparisons always come out of who's the greatest, him, MJ, or Kobe. I know personally my top two guys are MJ, Kobe, and then you want to factor LeBron in there. You think about his body of work, I think it speaks for itself. This guy, I mean, you saw last night, he played the Detroit Pistons. This guy, I mean, you know, obviously they came up short in the win column, but the guy is still playing at an exceptional high level.
Speaking of the Detroit Pistons, they just got Blake Griffin straight up out of L.A. Let's say you're Blake Griffin. You're waking up, looking at the beach. How you doing? Life's good. Good morning. You've been traded to the Detroit Pistons. How are you reacting to that, T.O.?
Well, I mean, he has a Kia deal, so he's not going to be able to do any General Motors commercials. So I don't know. Going from beach to grabbing a winter coat every day, that's a big adjustment. But I think with Blake, again, with any player, I think now they realize that it's a business, and I think you have to treat it as such. And I think Kevin Durant kind of really introduced, you know, this era that we're in, that it's about business, and I think they've adopted that, and I think now these players are starting to become smarter, and now nobody's looking at KD as being so crazy for taking his, you know, the matters and his livelihood into his own hand, because as you see with the Los Angeles Clippers, and I think LeBron hinted on it too. I mean, there's no loyalty, and I think obviously there's a different narrative being thrown out there when a player leaves versus when ownership or management, you know, trades a player away. So fortunately for Blake, he has his health. Obviously, that's been an issue.
He jumped over a Kia. People forget that.
Right.
Blake Griffin jumped over a Kia.
And from what I've heard, that's part of the reason why they did make the trade, is because of some of the injuries that he sustained the last 2 to 3 years. So again, he has to just block it out, go over there and play the best brand of basketball that Blake Griffin knows how to play.
T.O., speaking of injuries, Pat hurt his knee last night. Do you still have the hyperbaric chamber? And if so, can we borrow it?
Is it in Minnesota?
No, it is not in Minnesota, but I'm sure you can probably find one somewhere.
So we can't just borrow yours?
I was thinking we could use yours.
I don't even know where you probably had to knock the dust off mine somewhere. It's somewhere in storage.
Oh, are you out of shape now? You're not sleeping in the hyperbaric chamber anymore?
No, I'm never out of shape. I look good, bro. I look good.
Hey, how do you feel like Kevin Love and the Cleveland Cavaliers have such an interesting public and personal relationship? Everything that one side does, whether it's Kevin Love or the rest of the team does, it always gets spun into an interesting thing. Being a guy who has been
Welcome
looked at...
to my world.
That's what I'm saying.
Welcome to my world.
Being a guy who's been looked at like that from the outside perspective, how is it every day when you go into work, whenever the media is trying to spin that you're hated, but your teammates probably love you?
I mean, again, you just have to be, I think, keep everything in house, and you have to be number one. You got to be confident in yourself, and I think that's something that I'm sure a lot of athletes that have been put in this position. You're in the limelight, and I saw a little bit of the interview. I'm always kind of just going through the internet, and I pulled up the clip, where they were trying to pin Isaiah Thomas in the corner about the tension that or they're trying to create some beef between him and Kevin Love, and so it's unfortunate when media or outside sources, they try to speculate as to what's going on, or they try to interpret what a person means until you actually hear it from the horse's mouth. I think it's unfair to say you create headlines, you create drama, and you create unnecessary and unwanted drama, and I think that's what's going on right now.
I think Twitter has really changed the game for that. If while you were going through all the bullshit, you had an ability to just cut out all the mainstream stuff and just go straight to the source, I think it would have been viewed much differently. Now, with that being said, have you ever got into a beef with somebody in a locker room because of some said media spit, and has that ever come to like a big situation? I assume your teammates enjoyed you and loved you. This is me asking a genuine question.
No, not really. I think my departure, from the Eagles, I think stemmed from some accusations or some speculation as to what I could have, what I may have meant or said during an interview, and I think it's unfortunate, especially when you've played a year or you've played some months and you're in the locker room with a teammate, and if you don't have the wherewithal, the guts to just go up and ask that person, okay, well, what happened? And I think with what happened with the Eagles is very unfortunate, because my comments was basically totally taken out of context. A lot of people misinterpreted, what I said, and so other than that, I think you just alluded to it with what the Cavs are going through. It's all about who those individuals are. You got to believe in one another, and I think what I heard Isaiah Thomas say too is that whatever happens in-house should stay in-house, and somehow that information got outside of that locker room. The same things that happened in Dallas, and there were things that were supposed to be kept in-house that somehow got leaked out.
Did you ever play cornhole in a locker room?
No. I wasn't a big cornhole fan, but I'm pretty decent at it. I'm pretty good, though.
I want to let you know that if you were in the Indianapolis Colts locker room, you would have scored 0 points for however long you were there in cornhole. I want to let you know that. I had that locker room on lock in cornhole because while you guys were in meetings all day, I was throwing corn bags into holes. Did you enjoy the meetings and process of football and things like that? Were you a diligent note taker while you were playing? I assume you had to be with how dominant you were. You had to watch film. I assume you...
I took a few notes, but I'm more of a visual person. And I think the coaches that coach me, they can tell you that, and they can probably give you a better assessment on how I was able to kind of really learn and try to perfect the craft of playing receiver. Early on in my career, I had Larry Kirksey, and then I had George Stewart, and then George Stewart played. He coached here in Minnesota for a stint, and then I had
Elite.
David
by the way,
Culley.
row the boat, Terrell. Row the boat, Elite. That's the Gophers right now. That's their whole thing. I'm sorry about that. I got to cut you off. They have Gopher talk here. Gopher talk.
Row the boat. Okay.
Row the boat. There we go. Okay.
So, before I was rudely interrupted.
Yeah, that's on me. I'm sorry. I'm a Gopher fan. That's on me.
So my other coaches that could really give you kind of an insight on what they saw on an everyday basis would be David Culley. He was my receiver coach there with the Eagles, and Ray Sherman, obviously, with the Cowboys. So these are three coaches that were pretty much like father figures for me, especially George Stewart. So again, I'm just fortunate to have played 15 years in the league and did what I did. And
top three in receiving
Top 3. He's like top 3 in all time
Touchdowns and receiving
in
yards.
every single category, basically. Fucking Hall of Famer for sure.
Tio, you were just talking about your coaches. Pat has talked about when he got in the league, he watched other punters punt, like video of them punting. Did you ever watch any other wide receivers on how they ran routes or anything like that, how they approached the game?
None outside of where I was. Like, so for example, like when I was with the 49ers, again, I had the greatest ever to learn from, so I didn't need to look at anybody else. But I did understand that in order to perfect my craft and do other things that they were asking me to do, that I had to really expand my game as a receiver. So in terms of releases, trust me, I watched when I was my 3rd, 4th, 5th year in the league, when rookies came in, I saw how some of those guys got open. Again, there were things that they could do that I couldn't do, and vice versa. So I learned from everybody. So I didn't really just limit it to just Jerry, because Jerry was Jerry. He was kind of like on a planet, in a world of his own. And so again, I just tried to adopt everything from different players. Even J.J. Stokes. J.J. Stokes is a big body, so I kind of saw that was me in a sense. So I saw how smooth and how efficient and how quick and precise that he got out of his routes, and I kind of watched that, firsthand, and I watched tape as well.
Is there any receivers in the NFL right now that you watch, you're like, oh, you know what, they kind of play the way you can tell that they watch the way you played the game and they enjoy the way you play?
Kind of yes and no. You think about big bodies that were able to kind of really that they're able to do some things down the field. You think about Julio Jones there with the Atlanta Falcons.
What a monster!
Everybody kind of thought Dez Bryant was going to be somewhat the next, coming of T.O. But I think what separates us is I think Dez is a great receiver, but he lacks the explosiveness, the explosive plays in which I brought to the game. Ideally, I didn't. If you looked at my college film, you didn't see any of that. But it was something that I worked on, throughout the course of my career, and I tried to expand my game every year.
Wow. Wow, that was awesome, because Julio Jones is an incredible receiver. Obviously, he's a big body. Yeah. I think your difference is you're such a large human. Now, you saying Dez Bryant lacks the explosive thing, that's going to become an article somewhere on the internet.
But that's not really a knock on him. But again, you think about explosive play, you think about what I did. Again, that's
true though.
Every receiver is different. They bring different things to the table.
Yep.
And you think about the measurables in which, we're assessed as receiver and how we're drafted and what we can do. Again, those things kind of show up, when you watch the film. So again, over the last, 2 to 3 years, he's been plagued with a lot of injuries. So you haven't been able to see some of those explosive plays and big plays down the field because of such. So
I agree. I just want to let you know.
I'm not knocking him. We're all different receivers. We do things that the other possibly can't do, and vice versa.
Some asshole, though, is going to write that as a headline. I just want to let you know that.
But, it's all good. I'm used to it,
Yeah, I agree completely.
I got this Febreze here because my bleep don't stink.
That is hysterical. Who's going to win the Super Bowl, T.O.?
I have no idea. Of course, I'm rooting for the Eagles, but I think everybody knows. You can't count Tom Brady out. I think the only way you have a chance is him not being on the football field. So they have to creatively try to find ways. Again, if it's not by game management to keep him off the field, if it's not physical play, if it's not harassing him to make him kind of inefficient in the pocket. That's the only way that you have a chance to beat that Patriots team.
T.O., your football IQ is so high, it's incredible. I feel like you don't get enough credit for that, because I feel like.
Well, thank you. Bill. I'm drawing a blank
Febreze
now.
Smells good. Febreze smells good. But yeah, your football IQ is very high. Because to be a receiver in the NFL for so long, you have to be smarter than the defense on most occasions. Reggie Wayne, I used to watch him practice. He might not have been as fast as he once was against the young guys, but he would keep his arms in longer so that the corner had no idea the ball was even coming, and then just snatch it out at the last second. It's like all these little football IQ things that are just like tricks of the game. I feel like
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, those are things that I kind of picked up from Jerry. And then obviously coaching, the coaches that were coaching Jerry, again, they would, that's the point of them being a coach. They would let me in on some of the things that I can do to better myself as a receiver. But the name that I was drawing a blank on was Bill Walsh. He gave me really probably the biggest compliment ever, considering that he's coached, I don't know how many great players throughout his career, but he said that, of all the players that he's had, like I was one of the guys that had the highest IQ that he's ever seen. So, this is a guy that coached, Steve Young, Joe Montana, Roger Craig, and Jerry Rice. So
I have a question for you. I bet you very rarely get complimented for being a high IQ. That had to feel really fun. Like that compliment had to feel really fucking good.
Well, it's not often mentioned, but I
that's
think
what I'm talking about.
Some people they picked up on that, and again, it was said, and mentioned from the late great Bill Walsh. So again, when I heard about it, dude, it was again, it brings me chills because again, like I said, you think about the players that he's coached. And the people that he's been around, so that speaks volumes.
If you were
that's Hall of Fame worthy right there.
Yeah, you're damn right it is. I put it on my Twitter bio immediately if I were you. Hey, with all the way the game has changed, do you think you would have been like the greatest tight end in history if you were to come out right now?
Tight end?
Yeah.
Ooh, I don't know about tight end.
They're making the rules wide open down the seams for tight ends. Gronk takes over games.
Well, yeah, not only just the tight ends, but if you put me on a team with a great tight end, especially a guy like Gronkowski, he doesn't need anybody. He doesn't need any outside help. But you think about when I played with a guy like Jason Witten with the Cowboys. You think about Chad Lewis and L.J. Smith with the Eagles. You think about how many more opportunities and catches those guys would have.
Because you open that shit out, T.O. Open it out.
Exactly.
Spread the defense. You can't just sit in the middle and just bank on a tight end because you got a monster on the outside who's definitely going to be in the Hall of Fame. No peneyes will be stroked. Ladies and gentlemen, from Radio Row all the way to Cowboy Jack Saloon here in Minneapolis, Minnesota, big thank you to our friend of the show and future Hall of Famer, Terrell Owens. Thank you, T.O.
Thank you, guys.
Have a good one, man.
I'll tell you what, I really enjoyed that T.O. interview.
He's I just love how open and funny he is. It's like, obviously he's a friend of the show now.
I was being serious though whenever I said that somebody was going to make that a headline that he said Des Bryant was nowhere near as explosive.
Mm-hmm.
But he was 100% right. Different players have different things that are awesome. Like for instance, this minnow that I put in here is just a lazy minnow. Like, he is not an explosive minnow that's just finding big fucking fish.
He's not a blue-collar, old-school minnow.
Not a lot of grit in that minnow. Not a lot of lunch pail, hard hat type work.
Nah.
He's just out here for a swim.
Guys.
He's working right now.
I found the name of the lake. It's Odell Lake.
Odell Lake.
Odell Lake. Phenomenal.
That's the name of the game?
Phenomenal computer game. It was when you had the black and green screen.
Nope.
Some kids in the class had color screens.
Wow.
Color screens.
Cake eaters.
Cake eaters.
That's a Minnesota term for yuppie, cake eater. Adam Bombay.
No, Adam Banks.
Gordon
Bombay, when he was a lawyer and he was riding his limo out on the ice,
onto this lake.
he was definitely cake eater.
Is this the lake that Gordon Bombay came on?
I'm not sure.
Wow. Minnesota does not like the Mighty Ducks as much as I thought they would. We started a quack chant earlier and ain't nobody getting involved. We're the only ones quacking like some motherfuckers everywhere.
Yeah, maybe they're all quacked out, nowhere to go, Pat.
But they did. So they did not quack chant with us.
Hey, that was a good take.
Thanks.
But they did. Everyone's very happy and catching on with the Minnesota.
Yeah, I think it's a lot of energy from us. Nobody thinks about how much we sacrifice to do the Minnesota chant. Because it's our voice box.
I didn't really do it Monday or Tuesday because I knew that you were going to need someone to carry you through the rest of the week, like your guys' voices. And then now's my time to shine.
I'll tell you what, I really enjoy the way we end it. Because it's like, Minnesota!
And that's coming up even a little short still. I mean, we were fucking going the distance at the beginning.
First couple of days, we were a good 10, 11 seconds deep on carrying a note. Now it's just like, yeah.
We're still doing it.
I hope
We're
you
still
guys
holding
didn't
strong.
blow your load though, because like now more people are in town.
Yeah,
now
yeah.
there's gonna be more people.
It's
there.
definitely our setup is so much cooler than Radio Row.
Yeah, they're at Panda Express in Sparrow's backyard. There's
Unbelievable.
a food court over there.
Over by the fucking trash can with the overload, with all the old Chinese food boxes coming out and shit right there, slipping on fucking lo mein noodles.
Hey Fox, thanks for the $660 million a year for Thursday Night Football. Go ahead and
Absurd.
put all your analysts in the fucking food court. I'm all over
Absurd.
Maybe they can read some fortune cookies, call some General So's up, and then report on something that isn't important at all. I'm pulling hard for
Do you want to? Maybe Fox didn't hear on the live radio today because they were busy doing other stuff. Do you want to?
I just don't want Thursday Night Football and the folks at Fox to make the same mistake that they did on Monday nights by not hiring
An electric
Electric factory.
electric factory. Now they get 11 games for $660 million
a year.
a
660
year.
Yeah.
11 games a year for that.
66 mil a game.
$66
you math
million dollars a game. That is absolutely absurd for Thursday Night Football.
No way they ever make the money back.
No way.
It's just
That's
the fact that they have it. They can say we have it.
well, they can take the write-off of the loss now, get that bigger tax return now, and these corporations are getting larger tax returns. And you know
So
that's a
this
nice move there. I like that.
Disney bought Fox, right? So this is technically Disney buying this, right? So ESPN now owns Monday Night Football and Thursday Night Football because they bought Fox and bought this.
Pretty much.
That's a lot. Disney has a lot of money. They bought every single superhero movie ever now, and Star Wars.
Jeff Bezos, he's nowhere near what Disney is, right? Jeff Bezos.
As a whole, he's the richest man in the world. Walt's dead, I think.
I feel like we got to do another ad read right now.
Very dead. He's
No,
very
yeah,
dead.
he is dead because Tom Hanks was him, and then he did some mischievous shit, and then he made a Mickey, a mouse, and then now he owns Fox and ESPN. Tim Tebow, and
Tim Tebow's fade just stays clean.
all the time.
No matter what he does, I don't know what he's got going in his life.
that's interesting.
What he does do this. What I do know is that he schedules haircuts.
On a regular.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Did you know Tim Tebow?
He's a very well-groomed man.
And he also cut off the foreskin of children just to save them. Did you know he did that?
Well,
did he do that?
I'm circumcised, and I'm pretty
Yeah,
pumped
mission
about
trips.
Oh, he did. Yeah, he did.
He went on mission trips and he circumcised kids.
Ah,
Wow.
Philippines.
Interesting.
that. Yikes! I listen.
No, that's
If
if
you're-
he's doing it for the Lord. He's spreading the Lord's word.
But how religious do you have to be before you decide? You know what? I just don't think I'm really in the market of circumcising babies.
Well, you don't know. You've never felt the Lord inside of you like that. Never.
Never. Nah.
You never did that. To
No, I never did that. You know, I wish, he was always to get a lot of slack because he would go to the end zone, he'd go down on one knee, you know what I mean?
Pray, yeah.
And pray to the Lord, he'd point up at the sky. I wish we get like a nice devil worshiper in there. He could score a touchdown, point down at the devil and shit, you know what I mean?
There's a lot of that going on. There's a lot of the devil in the NFL right now.
I want to thank the devil for making
Bobby
this game.
Boucher's mom.
That one thing
Oh,
is-
the devil in that foosball.
That foosball's gonna kill you. That would be cool though if there was an open. He would get cast out of the NFL real quick.
Yeah.
Faith, family, football is like the 3 F's for the NFL.
Just
Everybody
pointing
talks
down
about.
the devil. Yo, thanks for the help, big homie.
Are we sure there's fish in here?
Stick your head down there, look around.
I do want to feel how cold it is.
Go ahead. Get your old fucking Diggs radar going.
Hold on. Ty, can you hold this?
Hold it, yeah, there you go. Okay, now
This
Diggs
is a good way to get rid of a hangover, by the
Diggs
way.
is definitely
dip your
sticking
head
his head in.
into a cold tub.
I think
Yeah,
it would
yeah,
be
yeah, for
awesome
sure.
for the podcast if you stick your
Hey,
head
by
in
the
there.
way, this is something that is very good for hangovers. If you have a cold tub around you or anything like that, go ahead and dump your head in there for at least, I don't know, 5-10 seconds.
Yeah, just dip your head in there, see if there's any fish down there,
Yeah,
Diggs.
let us know if there's any fish.
Sean is very upset right now. You're upstaging him on the physical
No,
comedy.
Please get in there. I'm really happy about that.
Yep, there he goes.
Head in the hole.
There he goes.
Put his head in the hole. Did you see any fish? Did you see any?
fucking idiot.
Did you see any fish?
Oh, he's an idiot. Oh, you're the dumbest.
You didn't see no fish?
No. He's the dumbest. Diggs, that was awesome.
For sure cold.
That was absolutely awesome. Was there any fish down
No, I didn't see one. It's
Did you
dark
see my
out there.
minnow down there? He's just been parked
It's
up.
fucking dark out there, though.
How'd that feel? Pretty
Cold. I feel pretty good. I was cold. I was tired before.
For those of you that don't,
Not tired anymore.
we have yet to really paint the scene here. We are in a trailer that is on about, I don't know, how many inches of ice?
2 feet.
2 feet of ice.
24 inches.
It's about a 200-yard walk from the bank. straight into a trailer that is completely gutted. It's got wooden panels. They got the sides that flip down the beds, and there's 8 holes just cut into the floor. There's a nice heater. There's some TV here. Our guy Todd is giving us a fish expert thing, and Diggs just one of those holes we described that goes right into Lake Minnetonka. Diggs just went ahead and dunked his big dumbass head right in it. It's amazing.
I'll be honest, I kind of want to do it again.
Yeah, it felt
It felt really good.
They say you're supposed to drink that water.
No, I'm not going to do that.
Right? You know what they say, Todd? You're supposed to drink the water from Lake Minnetonka?
Yeah, it's pure.
Yeah, it's like the Jesus water at the front of the church.
No, there's all those Vikings players' condoms in there and stuff. I don't want to do that.
Fred Smoot out there. Shout
Oh
out
my
Barstool
God.
Sports documentary Love Boat. YP, were you part of that? Young Patriots is out here.
No, I was not.
YP was not
Hey,
a part of the
Todd,
documentary.
How did you feel about the Love Boat?
How did I feel about it?
Yeah.
It was kind of funny.
The love.
Have you ever seen that going on out here?
Yeah.
You have seen it going on out here.
I know what boat they were on.
Oh.
You know the actual owner?
Yep. You drove right past the restaurant that has the bullets when on your way here.
Really, we could have saw the legendary, like, average NFL party boat.
The plane, boss. The plane.
I'll tell you what, that thing was really taken out of control, that party, from what Fred Smoot described.
Subtle shots fired.
It was interesting.
Oh yeah, I mean,
What's that?
I love when you take these shots. It wasn't that crazy of a party.
I mean, they had a couple adult dancers, which is something
Standard.
talked about on a very regular basis. Every rap song you've ever listened to speaks about strip clubs. I mean, this is a standard operation, but they had a great time, and they were pissing in people's yards. I think that's really where the game changer was. Hearing the sweet-ass people of Minnesota looking out and Fred Smooch just dangling, pissing in their
here's my dick.
Didn't they say, was Bryant McKinney on the boat too?
They were doing
That might be the
inappropriate stuff in front of the young staff.
Oh.
on the boat.
On the boat.
See, that was never talked about in Barstool Sports Talk. Oh, no, that changes everything.
I mean, it did.
Culpepper.
They talked about the staff, but they didn't say it was a young staff.
Yeah, they said it was just A staff. So
Okay.
was it kids?
It was young, yeah.
How young is young?
I didn't hear exactly, but it might have been 18, 17.
Oh, anything under
Stick with
18 is
18.
not
Let's
good.
just stick with 18.
Not say 17 unless we're certain. That is a whole different situation because you never think about that. You just assume that the players are doing their own thing.
Correct.
You don't think about the sweet-ass, nice Minnesota people just having to experience it all with their front yards and their little kids working the boat.
These houses on the lake look gorgeous.
Very nice. Lake houses, I've learned, are pretty nice. I'm not big for water. Everybody knows that. But in Indianapolis, there's Geist, which is a man-made, very shallow.
Oh,
The
we got one.
guy.
We got one.
Our
This is
one-armed
happening.
guy.
Is there one on? Get that fucking fish.
Our one-armed,
Don't fuck this up.
A one-armed guy got it named Damien.
Don't fuck this up. This is electric. He's reeling. He's currently reeling.
For those of you that don't know, the fishing rods we're using are about 2 feet long. They're just like little kid
What's
rods.
going on?
generous.
Oh, good reel. He just used a creep down to the hole technique.
Is it a fish?
Let's fucking go!
Atta baby.
Let's go!
Kiss
Atta boy,
it. You have to
Damien.
kiss it. You have to kiss it. You have to. You gotta kiss
You have
it.
to kiss it.
Hey, Todd, you have to kiss the fish.
Kiss the fish, and
Are-
your next one's bigger.
Really?
Oh.
That's how it works with penis too.
Yeah. What if you
Damien just kissed the fish.
What if you teabag it?
Okay.
No, you respect the fish. No, I don't want to touch that thing.
Get your picture.
Nah.
How'd the guy with one arm catch a fish?
This is sad.
Jesus Christ.
I wasn't really paying attention to the fishing much until the one-armed motherfucker got one. And now I'm like, man, I feel like I need to get a fish.
I feel like my head's starting to smell weird.
Yeah, you were just down in a cesspool of frozen water, bro.
But I thought the ice means it's clean. Is that the carbon monoxide detector?
I hope that's not the fucking thin ice protector.
Is
By
that
the
what it
way,
is?
Not again.
We're not a very religious,
Every time we're in one of these things.
but if one of these things was to start going through the water here, I think we'd all start praying pretty hard. I think
Oh,
that's
yeah.
how it goes.
You gotta,
I
you gotta
like-
swim out of the holes.
I'm gonna go ahead and run really fast. I mean, fraying is gonna work, but I think running is more my style.
I'm a
on
real
this
big
move.
pray to God guy, and then whatever I was praying about is fixed. I don't really tell him. I don't really do what I told him I was gonna do.
Yeah, but he sees you.
Not big on the follow through.
Not big on the follow.
Surprise, surprise! Diggs isn't real big on the follow
So
through
you're saying,
promises.
Hey, you do this, I'll do this.
Like-
and
like-
you never follow through.
Like if she just gets her period, I'll never have sex again. Or I'll never drink again, or something like that.
1 month later, you're making the same promise. That's hysterical. You're an idiot.
Damien caught a goddamn fish.
Pretty excited for him, too. It was a good
Yeah.
fish.
This is a good fish.
And he was really working that shit, too. He was going down and up and down and up. His one hand was really getting after it. He got that shoulder, brought out a fish, and then he
What are you
kissed
doing
it.
with your feet?
I'm trying to get the thing down.
That's a clean technique.
Thank you, bro. I got my Tim Allen boots.
You're over here ready to fucking save the Christmas or
Yep,
something with them
cuzzo,
on.
come on. I wore shorts, by the way. I don't know how many people have done that. I feel pretty good about it, though.
How many people have worn shorts out here?
I've had a couple.
Really?
Yep.
That's not good. That's not good at all.
What happened?
You guys like this fish house? You should see the one right over here.
Is it yours?
No, the guy has $70,000 into it. The guy's 70
What?
years old. He's got a stripper pole in it.
That's what I'm talking about. What's
He's
his?
a 70-year-old guy who just likes to get his dick sucked while he's fishing.
He's got
Not hating.
full bar in there,
This is Fred Smoot.
40-inch flat screen. There you go.
A lot of people getting down on this lake.
Diggs, I think the fact that you stuck your head in there and looked around at the fish, it made the other fish feel comfortable.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
What?
Yeah.
Oh,
Back
we got
on?
you got one?
Hook it. Hook it.
I did.
What do you mean you did?
Look at this fish.
Did you set the line?
Nope.
It's not there, huh?
No, it's gone.
That's
Oh well.
Yeah, it's tough to do there because I had that moment.
Third
I was
time's a
reeling while
charm.
looking at yours, and mine came on.
Look at that fish I caught right there.
Oh yeah, you're really killing the game.
I tell you what, things are popping right now.
Down there?
Yeah, I'll tell you what's popping, bro. Your ass. I'm stuck staring directly at your ass.
Are these all fish right here?
now, YP?
These dots, are those dots fish in this meter?
Nah,
No, on the other side.
The other side.
Oh, that's a fish right there?
Yeah.
At 17 feet?
Yeah.
So we have this little thing. Like when I've said this.
Why? P just.
Boom!
Jesus, you didn't even.
Popping off, he said.
Oh! Look at that big ass fish!
Oh!
Pick it up!
Pick it up!
Jesus!
He's bouncing around!
The fish got CTE. You dropped the right on his head.
They're trying to prevent against that nowadays. I should have been a little more responsible.
Kiss the fish,
Kiss the
YP.
fish.
Yeah!
I'm not kissing the fish. Come on, fall for it again, dummy.
This is.
Come on, you dumbass
This
fish.
might possibly be the funniest podcast ever in history of podcasts.
You dumbest motherfucking fish out here. You get caught twice.
About ice fishing, when you do get the bite, it's electric.
Say that
It's a
again.
lot. It's not like other types of fishing where you're seeing things, you're excited, but when you get that bite, it's electric.
How
It
come?
must feel real good because you got that bite. You brought her home.
YP, what kind of bait were you using?
Man, no, I just
Me
switched.
too.
I was on the little mealworm thing.
Everybody seems
He switched to minnow. That was
It's
a
a
wrap.
classic. If you can't beat them, join them. I saw Damien caught it with the minnow.
I would like to.
What
let
are we
everybody-
Wait, is there a flashlight?
Let me
I think
get-
there's a truck underneath mine.
I have never caught a fish. In my
I don't know. I've been minnow gang the whole time here, and I'm not having any luck.
You see that fish, Evan? There's headlights on underneath there.
Put him in the water.
Maybe it's the light from up here.
Did you just say there's headlights on? What is?
I thought there might have been a fucking sub under there.
All right, now, Pat, even though you haven't caught anything yet, and you see other people are catching fish, does that give you some hope that you're going to catch some fish?
No, it just shoves it in my face how bad of a fisherman I am. Even with this device that tells me exactly where the fish is, how much deeper I gotta go. We have this device at our feet that's just this technology. It has a circle on it, tells us exactly where the fish is, and tells us exactly where to put our bait. And my shit, I got no chance. I got the touch of a rapist out here.
You're real smooth out here, Pat. Look at this.
Oh, Jesus
What is that,
Christ.
Todd?
That means we need to
YP's.
open up pump 7. We'll only get $12 on pump 7.
YP's giant ass. He keeps bumping into the monoxide detector.
Ass looks good in those pants, though, YP.
I appreciate it. You can buy them at the pop-up shop.
This fucking pop-up shop.
It's a beautiful little store. You got so much available to buy. Right on site at Cowboy Jack Saloon in downtown Minneapolis, Minnesota.
The die-off is clean, though. I mean, it's a
super
clean
clean.
die-off.
Sean, you don't like fishing, huh?
You know what? I just feel like I'm just not going to get nothing, so I'll just sit here and talk in this microphone and live vicariously
Just fucking carry
through
the
you
show.
outdoorsy motherfuckers, dude.
You know what would taste great right now?
What would taste great, Pat?
Some cheese and crackers, because we're real high society folk. Is that not right, Sean?
Hey, I couldn't say it better myself.
If we were a business, though, and we needed great people and we needed to hire them in a better way, we would need to do one thing and one thing only. That's use ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter is the best place to find the perfect candidate for the job that you're looking to recruit for. ZipRecruiter learns what you're looking for, identifies people with the right experience, and invites them to apply to your job.
Zip, zippity, zips.
These invitations have revolutionized how you find your next hire. In fact, 80% of employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate through the site, and listen to this, just one day.
That's fast. Zip.
That's 24 hours. Wow.
Wow.
And ZipRecruiter doesn't stop there. Are you kidding me?
Whoa. They've done enough, Pat.
They even spotlight the strongest applications you receive so you never miss a great match. The right candidates are out there, and ZipRecruiter is the only way you can find them. Businesses of all sizes trust ZipRecruiter for their hiring needs. Right now, my listeners, our listeners,
Nobody else's listeners.
just ours, can try this ZipRecruiter lifesaver of a company for free. That's right, for free.
It's mind-boggling.
Just go to ZipRecruiter.com/MCAFEE. That's ZipRecruiter.com/McAfee. 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 ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. Less than 24 hours, 80% of employers find the perfect candidate, and that's because ZipRecruiter is the real deal.
That's fast, Pat.
Let's get back to the lake. These boys are out there pouring their hearts and souls into these fishing poles. I think you're going to enjoy what's about to happen.
Who else did we have on today? Rashad Jennings.
Oh, yeah, Rashad Jennings came back to the show.
What a beast.
We had two friends of the show. Rashad Jennings today showed up wearing
Awesome
sweater pants.
outfit.
It was incredible. It looked like long johns that were high fashion.
First thing the chicks in the office said when we were switching out, they're like, that was the best dressed dude I
They
ever
were like
seen.
the NBA or workout underwear. What's the word I'm looking for, Pat?
Tights?
Tights.
Yeah.
They like the 3/4 ones that go to your calf.
But made out of sweater
But they were sweater material.
Like the sweater, a nice sweater your grandma made you wear to like nice events when you were a little kid type
To
sweater.
be honest,
correct.
they look like giant socks. Like he just had socks that went all the way up to just his dick.
Yeah, with no, yeah. I mean, I was like, and the jacket
It was a
was so
fucking
important.
awesome situation.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dancing with the Stars superstar, dressing in an incredible fashion. Holy fuck. He's got white long johns on, dope shoes, a long jacket, 2 chains. One of the most talented people I've ever talked to, Rashad Jennings. How's it going?
All right. How you doing, man?
Hey, man, you put this costume on this morning and said, I'm going to kill it today.
I said I'm gonna kill it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how I felt. That's how I felt today.
Were you over at the Mall of America food court?
Yeah, I'm just coming from there. Literally just came from there.
Now, you were walking around in this costume here. Were there judgment, or do you just you owned it?
No, I just own it. This is me. This is my swag. You know, I like seeing what I can get away with. It's a little bit of spunk in there. It's eye catching.
I think you're killing it, by the way.
I appreciate it.
I don't want to get
I
into
appreciate
fashion
it.
talk, but I think I could never wear it. But I think you're killing
You
it.
rock
This is
it.
me on a Sunday. This is me on an NFL
You
Sunday
totally
on the
can
couch.
rock it.
Tell you what.
It's sweater pants. It's just a sweater.
Sweater
It's
pants.
Sweater
wearing the
pants? Is it like a belt at the top, like a string? You tie
Yeah,
a string?
it's a strap. It's the fabric of a sweater, but you just wearing it as pants now.
You have large legs. Rashad also has fucking ginormous.
Yeah, that's why I'm
fucking-
thinking I should wear these sweater pants. It makes the legs look good.
Yeah.
You're just wearing like long. I mean, it's literally long john. It looks like you just look high fashion.
Pretty much.
High fashion as a motherfucker. What do you got going on for the Super Bowl, Rashad?
I'm here all week. Taking part of all the red carpet festivals. I have something I'm doing big with my foundation. I'm here today specifically with Tyson.
Okay, check
Tyson, and check this out. This is great.
You got a Tyson watch on? He's got 2
Bomb.
chains with a Tyson watch.
This is not a normal watch. This is the Tyson Chicken Wing Mate watch.
What?
Whoa.
So everybody,
Whoa, that thing
now
is so
anybody
weak.
double dipping is cardinal sin at any party.
Yeah.
You can't double dip.
No.
And so this allows you to have your own sauce. Pop up,
Too
you have
much
your own
sauce.
sauce, dip, And you're not kissing everybody in the room because you have your own.
moving.
Wow. You're putting a lot of faith in the person selecting the sauce at the party you're going to.
Yes.
Now take that faith into your own hands.
Yep.
With the incredible Tyson watch, you can bring your sauce to any event, any gathering, right on your wrist.
Right on the wrist.
Oh,
Wow.
Trust your
That's
wrist.
stunting. If you're at the little area where the dips are, the chips, you look over, you're like, these are not the dips I need in my life. Pop your own dip, bang. That's one of the G'est moves I've ever seen.
Exactly. So we're encouraging everybody to grab some Tyson, any types of snacks that they have. It's great.
Now let's talk about that. I'm putting ketchup in there immediately.
Ketchup.
That's what I'm doing. I'm putting ketchup in there immediately.
I'm
going
barbecue
chicken
sauce.
nuggets.
You're putting barbecue sauce
That's
in there
me too.
immediately.
I'm a barbecue guy.
You think barbecue sauce can go on more than ketchup, though? That thing could be an all-terrain vehicle if you make that ketchup.
It really could. I mean, you can mix and match, but I mean, I stick with the barbecue because it got a little bit of tang, a little bit of spice.
Yep.
Oh, maybe 2 watches, though.
Yeah.
Maybe you got 2 watches.
Let people know what time it is.
You got a General So sauce right yonder.
Yeah.
Then you got the ketchup right there. Any
Bomb.
food that comes your way,
Bomb.
you're in a good spot.
Tyson really went up above and beyond the Call of Duty on this invention. This is something. This is on the next level.
Yeah, this was quite a brainstorming session with a lot of dry erase
Yeah.
boards. What are we going to do? How do we fix this big problem of sauces not being accurate to one person's taste buds? Somebody drew a watch on the dry erase board, and they go, nailed it. Let's go do it. Rashad, you were the 5th string running back in high school, and now you're an NFL superstar, Dancing with the Stars champion. How's the climb been?
It's been a different feel. Like it's one. I mean, I'm humbled by everything. Like I'm your average dude by far. There's nothing special about me. I'm just in a special position.
You're wearing
But
sweater pants, though. You're not average.
that- yeah,
You're a superhuman. But you started from a very regular-ass place, and your drive has taken you to you were a 5th string running back at one
Yes.
point on your
Yes.
high school team.
yes,
There were 4 people just in your high school that were better than you at running back.
4. Actually, they created a 5th string just to shut me up because I said I want to play running back. It was like, all right, we only got 4, so we'll make you 5th string, sure.
Okay, so you were
No
6th
problem.
string in a game, and you haven't been off the field since, and you went on to play. How many years? You were with, like 4 different teams. How many years were you in the league?
Well, actually, 8 years, 3 different teams: Jacksonville, Oakland Raiders, then the Giants. Yeah.
How about
yeah.
Jacksonville? How about the turnaround that's going on in
I
Jacksonville?
love it, man. I love it. So before the season started, I was in this pool with some friends, and we all had our money in there. And if you voted, if you predicted who would be in the Super Bowl, you get paid. You get it.
Okay, yeah, got it.
Everybody got their money back because nobody won. But I predicted that the Eagles was going to be playing Jacksonville.
Wow, you're so close. You were one second half
And this was
debauchery
before
away.
preseason.
Yeah.
That's where I put it in.
You felt good about Coughlin getting down there and then turning around everything, huh?
Facts. Not just because of that, because pound for pound, like the roster is amazing in Jacksonville.
Because you were with Coughlin in New York, right, too?
Yeah, I was under his leadership for the first 2 years.
Is he a hard ass? He's a hard ass, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
And
like,
I love it.
He's straight ahead. We're going to get shit done. We're here to work. Let's be the best football team and get the fuck on.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's big in Jacksonville because of how much talent they have.
Yeah.
Right? Don't you think?
Oh, yeah.
I think him being the puppeteer down there is going to be something big for Jacksonville. But you just got to wait for Tom Brady to die.
Well, I mean, yeah, apparently that guy is just ridiculous.
12 stitches, AFC Championship game.
How do you? He's done something to the game that probably will not be repeated anytime soon.
He's so good. And you match him
If
up with
ever.
Belichick, who's a genius. You've been around a lot of coaches.
Yeah.
Good coaching can help a lot. And I think what Belichick has done up there has to be notable from anybody who's played in the NFL.
Absolutely, and because it's like so. You don't know what it is. Like everybody's always going to want to know, how would Brady play
Without Belichick.
without Belichick, and how would Belichick be without Brady?
Yep.
But we probably never will know.
Never. Because they're both going to die at the same time, I think.
Oh yeah, they're gonna call it quits at the same time.
Yeah, and it'll be like in 20 years, Brady's got TB12 going on. He's playing with 12 stitches in his throwing thumb 2 days after it happens.
Yeah.
And Belichick's wearing fedoras. He doesn't look like he's going to stop anytime soon. They might go together for another 20 years and then both just die, like
Yeah.
Joe Paterno.
Yeah, you had to roll a wheelchair out with him.
What is life for you? You were doing the Dancing with the Star live tour for a while, and that was one of the most impressive things. You were performing dance routines, like hard-ass dance routines in theaters across America. Like how many nights out of the week? It was like 2 nights, 3 nights?
Every night we did end up like 40 cities within 53 days or something like that.
That had to be a kick in the dick, fitness-wise.
It was a blast, though. Yeah, it was the hardest thing I've ever done, trying to get ready for a dancing with the start. Like
harder than camp and stuff like that?
Harder than training camp for you?
Yes, definitely.
For sure?
Oh, yeah. We went 6 hours a day, nonstop. I think because my partner, it doesn't play around.
Yeah,
she's like.
You got Tom Coughlin partner.
Oh yeah, I did. I did. It was some other people where I would have saw they may not would have pushed me as hard, but Emma was not playing any games, so I got the runk of it. It was 6 hours a day. It was the hardest thing I ever done, and I still was training for football. I woke up every morning. I trained for 4 hours, go take a nap, eat, and then I dance all night because I was a free agent waiting for a call.
Wow. You were in a fucking 3-a-day happening your entire life there with dancing involved.
Best shape of my life. I wish I'd have known about ballroom dancing my rookie year. I would have done it. Why? Because you have to learn how to maneuver your body in a completely different way that makes you so agile.
Lynn Swann.
Yeah, Lynn
Swann was like a ballet dancer back in the day. That was his thing.
I can attest to how you move differently after you learn it.
Who was the wide receiver on the other side of Lynn Swann? Guy never gets any credit.
Johnny Stallworth.
Stallworth gets no credit. Lynn Swann takes it all because he was a ballet dancer. He deserves it. What's next for? Are you going to continue to do dancing and entertaining? Are you still training for football? Is the XFL something you've thought about at all? What's life for you?
No XFL. I've officially retired.
Hey, congratulations, man.
Appreciate that.
Congratulations.
Man.
Happy for you. That's a big decision.
Yeah, I'm humbled by it. And so now acting, TV commentator, acting. I'm focusing on that right now. I got some things in the fire. I just finished writing my first book.
You're published.
Yeah, it will be in May. It'll officially be out.
You're published. What's the book called?
The If in Life. The If in Life. And it's a play on words, spell out life, if is in the middle. And so I worked with a company that wanted me to write about kind of, the title is mine, but they wanted me to talk about overcoming adversity. And so I extracted all my ifs in life from a fifth string, overweight, chubby kid to now how I got here.
That's incredible. People forget there is no I in team, but there is one in life. Go ahead and take care of yourself.
There's one in life, and then
People forget that.
That's then I got I got 2 other books that I'm working on. I'm almost done with the second one.
How
already.
you have this much How much time are you just sitting in your a locked room?
Dude, I have a whiteboard at my house. I don't stop.
Nice.
Like I'm a
me
thinker.
too.
Like I don't just sit around and do nothing.
That's
like I'm
how he
always
is.
building. I'm an autodidact. I love to learn. So.
But writing a book is so much time, I assume. When you write, do you play like musical instrumentals in the background? Do you maybe drink a little alcohol? Do you do any other vitamins? Like, what is your writing session?
I say this just because it's just a little interesting fact. I've never drank alcohol a day in my life. But so what I end up.
By the way, good decision, I think, after all the mistakes I've made.
He stopped. He's pretty much stopped too.
And that's fine though. But are you one of the judgy guys who's like, how many?
No.
What is that?
No.
What is that?
Yeah.
And I write about this in my book of why I didn't.
Why?
And it's because of the relationship with my dad. And
Gotcha.
he used to drink a lot. And I had asthma. He used to smoke a lot. And, when I was 13, I was hospitalized on my deathbed with asthma. I come out. And I go in my dad's room, and the doctors had asked him to stop smoking in the house. It's killing me. And he was smoking still. And I asked him at 13 years old, I said, Dad, will you stop drinking and smoking and be there for me? And it's, it's tears all in my eyes. It's dramatic.
Yeah.
But he looked at me. He took a swig of his drink, and he said, Rashad, what do you want to do? Arrogantly, what do you want to do when you get older? And that was the fat, overweight kid with the glasses and my asthma. And I looked at him. I said, I want to play running back in the NFL. I said, kids drink. He looked at me, took a puff of his smoke, and he said, do you think you'll ever be able to make it there without drinking or smoking yourself? I said, just to prove you wrong, I'm never going to do it.
Wow.
And so now, because I've never done it, I mean, when I get married one day, I'm going to share my first glass of wine. My wife might as well make a special.
Yeah, you got to consummate the marriage.
Yeah, college was fun.
Yeah.
You haven't lived life until you acted drunk. So
Drinking
I've already been
waters and Red
working
Bulls.
on my acting career starting in college.
That's fucking hysterical. What was your go-to drink to make it look like you were drinking Red Bull Cranberry?
Oh, no, I would always get some form of juice because you could just tell somebody's in there. But ginger ale, people would always think,
that's interesting. That's what's up.
Yeah.
I'll tell
and
you
then
what.
if you try to chug ginger ale, it's going to force you to, like, So it's like, yeah, he's drunk.
I want to let you know. I would like to let you know that just like I catch catfish on the internet, I'm one of the greatest at it. I believe I'm a catfish catcher. I caught a lady. I called her a catfish. She was on the show Catfish a few years later. I feel like I'm a catfish catcher. At bars, I can always tell the people who aren't drinking real alcohol. I want to let you know I would have caught you. Because
you can tell?
I am taking off to a different planet at a pretty quick rate, and I am bringing you with me. And you're either going to come or I'm going to know that you're not there. I mean, that's my... If we were in here right now, I would be attempting to buy shots for every human in here, but we got a life I got to live. I'm 30 with hemorrhoids. I can't do it anymore.
Yeah.
But I respected your move to do that. That takes a lot of discipline.
Appreciate it, man.
And by the way, cool shot to prove your fucking dad wrong.
Yeah.
That's a cool thing, man.
And what's awesome in the book, and I talk about this, is that, that it was funny because he watched his kid prove him wrong.
Yeah.
Yep, right in his face.
Yeah. And in doing that, it made him quit drinking and smoking himself, and that also saved his life. So we both feel like that moment, like we both saved each other's life.
Wow.
You know what I
You should make a movie. Well, you made a book. What's next is the movie, I assume.
Yeah, we're in the talks of it, so I'm humbled by it. But the third book I'm most excited. There's the second one too, but the third book I'm really excited to write about is about love and romance and relationships.
Are you married right now?
Like a 50 Shades type?
No, not 50 Shades, man. It's about, especially people that watch Dancing with the Stars, they're really gonna love it. But it's about how much ballroom dance equivalates to the relationship of a man and a woman. It's gonna be amazing. Promise you.
You know what? I've read 0 books in my life. I think that one's going to be the first one I read right
Yeah,
there.
were you
I'll
like
make
a
sure I
big
get
book
you a
reader
copy.
before you started writing books?
No, I'm a dabbler. Like I
Yeah.
feel like when I read a book, I'm having a conversation, and that conversation is with the author.
It's a one-way relationship, though. He's going to tell you that story you want to hear, whether you want to hear it or not.
Yeah. Well, you're the weirdo. You stop and talk back. Like, hey, man, I don't agree.
That's hilarious. I wish your dad wouldn't have added smoking, because I think you would very much love marijuana with your creative brain. We got to take a break real quick. We got more wrapping up our third hour here from Cowboy Jack Saloon in Minneapolis, Minnesota. At Tactical Diggs, at Evan Foxy, at Ty Schmidt, at Nick Morodo, at Sean Latham. Viva Lazito's up there. Rashad, what's your social media?
At Rashad Jennings, everywhere. At Rashad Jennings.
Follow him. It's an incredible story. He'll be with us to close out these 3 hours. You're listening to the Pat McAfee Show.
Y'all got to feel that.
Yeah, I am. I just took a great piss. I'm feeling a lot of things real good right now. The build-up for these songs take a little longer. There's a whistle song earlier. Okay. This guy just won everything.
Everything.
I just wins everything. 4'6", can move his fucking feet though. It's
Magical voice.
Magic. He can hit that high one.
Yeah.
JT, him, Prince, Michael Jackson, they all hit that high note. They get the winners.
Yeah, that'll get you every time.
Hey, Rashad Jennings is here. He's going to leave here in a little bit. So nice that he stopped by here at Cowboy Jack Saloon in Minneapolis, Minnesota! Wow.
Yeah, we've been doing that all week.
Yeah, I feel bad that I didn't participate in that.
We should have told you. We should have told you.
As a guy who knows routines, you should have picked up on the signal that you were supposed to do that there, but you'll get it next time. Hey, you were killing the game. I even talked about how you were dressed in the bathroom with Diggs here.
Yep.
Whenever travel days on Saturday, the outfit of choice for players and coaches is big. Did you attempt to kill the plane every single... It's a big deal. People don't realize that this is a big contest. That Saturday travel day attire is a big fucking deal.
Always is. Yeah, no, I come sharp. Like, it's to the point where guys in the locker room can't wait to see what is Rashad going to have on this Saturday.
I mean, today, this is my first time really seeing you in person, meeting you in person. You've been on the show before. You're incredibly nice. Your book is going to be amazing. You're so successful. The sweater pants is one of the most aggressive fashion decisions I've ever seen in my life, and it looks good. Like, this is something Kanye would try out of nowhere. It's a good.
You have to be in shape for sure to wear those.
Yeah, you're no slobs wearing sweater pants.
You can't be out here looking shitty out here. You gotta
It's
be
like
shit together.
I couldn't do it. I couldn't pull it.
And
you can totally pull it.
And
You think so?
obviously he has 2 chains on.
Where are those from?
These right? I can't tell you.
Okay.
No free ads, bro.
I'll talk to you after. I'll talk to you after.
No free ads. Don't give them any free ads. They didn't pay you to wear them. They should be though, because you look good. The people that are paying you though to be here came up with an ingenious designed watch to save your life and save your Super Bowl party.
Yes.
Where you can put different sauces into a thing on your wrist so that every piece of chicken you eat, every nugget you eat, every fry you eat can be sauced perfectly this weekend. Shout out Tyson Chicken. Is that right, Rashad?
Tyson Chicken Wing Made. And it's magnetic. It will stay there. It's comfortable. You can wash it. You can clean it out. You're not double dipping.
This is the smartest watch I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Wow, took a shot at Tim Cook right there. How much are those watches?
These right here?
Yeah.
You can actually go to the Tyson's Facebook page and win some for free. So make sure you check it out.
Wow, that's what we need to do. Is there any promo codes we need to write like Rashad dances?
Nah, you could just say I love Rashad just for the heck of it. But
let's get you that
just
money.
go to the Facebook.
Let's get you that Tyson money, because that's an incredible design.
It is.
You said you wish you would have got into dancing when you were a kid. At one point, you were a 6-string running back for your high school. You just had an incredible story about your dad doubting you, being a chubby kid with glasses. Is there a point in your head, if I get to here, I'm done? Like a number in your head? If I get to this point, I'm done. I'm going to ride off in the sunset? Because I feel like you've grinded ever since the day you were born.
Yeah, I do not have that. And I feel like, for me, this sounds crazy. But death is something I keep on mind. Now, not in a dramatic way, but it's just a matter of fact. We all will.
Yeah.
And so I try to live my life in a way that's going to leave a legacy for my kid to chase. And that doesn't require any kind of dull moment of I've made it, now I'm done. It's that I want my grave, that I'm still the leader from my home when I'm long gone, that aura, that spirit of my dad never quit. He was always working. So that way I can actually pull and invest more out of my son, my daughter, because you saw me do it.
Oh, shit. That was the deepest thing, because I thought about my kid. Like, if I get to 50 million, anybody who has a lot of money and wants to pay me that, you could probably own me for the next 5 years if you want. If I get to 50 million and I own this island down in Key West that I looked up when I was down there, like, I would love for my kid to try to chase that legacy. Like, yo, cuz, try to get your own island, get your shit together. Do you have any children yet?
Nah,
No children?
No kids.
You're not wifed up?
No wife, no kids, no nothing.
Just living
Nobody's
the dream.
hard to break. I'm
Do you live in a
single man
house,
right
apartment,
now.
or condo?
I live in a townhome.
Where at?
Townhome in New Jersey.
Good for you, man.
Yeah, New Jersey.
Keep living your life, bub. I'm so thankful you stopped by here today.
Man,
Every time I talk to you, I get like this incredible inspiration, motivation, so I appreciate it.
Absolutely. Absolutely, man.
Now, I do think that you should smoke weed, though. I just want you to know that I think you
Get
should.
some good weed over here.
Yeah, I think you
Get
should.
a brownie.
I think. Don't ask.
Baby steps.
It's
baby
not
steps.
too far from you right now, Rashad, that particular thing you're looking for. Rashad's got to dip out of here. He's got other events he's got to go to, promote
Yes,
Tyson
sir.
Chicken. One more time, everybody, for Rashad Jennings. What a man.
Appreciate y'all. Appreciate it.
Thank you, dude. Have a good one, man. Appreciate you, dude. That interview with Rashad was really good, wasn't it?
Honestly, though, the thing about his dad and not smoking and drinking was pretty fucking awesome. An awesome story.
That was a super deep moment, too, where it was
Yeah.
like you could tell that was like a real, genuine, life-changing moment for him right there. He was so cool, man. I'm happy he came on. He seems to be a very talented guy. He won Dancing with the Stars, which I didn't know until after he was on our show. People were asking me why I wasn't being respectful to his championship belt in Dancing with the Stars. Now that he's talking about how committed he was to it, though.
He treated it like he was the NFL. You do have to be pretty fucking good to win, I assume.
I'd assume that in a field full of people who are attempting to dance, there's a couple people who are really good. And if you want to win it all right there on national TV, you got to be damn good with them hips, cuz.
I wonder if there's any actual professional dancers in there that have been training their whole life just to lose to like this fucking amazing athlete who just decided one day I'm going to do this for a little while.
Well, sometimes there's like a boy band member or like a group member who's done choreography and shit, and I feel like that's
that's
unfair
cheat. That's fucking
advantage.
cheating.
Just like the figure skaters that get in there.
Correct.
Like that's unfair. Like you're used to memorizing and doing those things.
It's like, yo, my man, you've been doing triple lindies. Take it easy, bro.
By the way, we got a guy, our American guy. I think his name's Chen.
Who?
Chen.
Oh, for USA figure skating?
Skater. He's the truth. He's the next big thing. I don't want anybody to forget though. Tanya Harding, big piece of shit.
Yeah, I know she's out there trying to like be cool and all now. She can eat a fat ass bowl of dicks.
Big one, cold dicks too, man.
Yeah, cold, crunchy,
Yo, she
fucked
was
up dicks.
She was ruthless.
She was a terrible person.
Yeah, let's
and
not all like jump on now and pretend like she's awesome.
No one said she
that's
was
what we're saying.
No, I'm saying, yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
everyone, just keep piling on. Like, what is the sympathy card that she got all of a
I
sudden?
guess in this movie they try to make it look like she was the victim. She didn't know what was going to happen. But I feel like whenever this all happened, I feel like everybody was pretty certain that she was part of the whole thing.
She put the fucking dude up to it. She's a piece of shit.
They're rewriting history right now with the real hero being Nancy Kerrigan, who got her Olympic dreams fucking batoned out of her shin.
Yeah.
Literally shattered.
By the way.
Yeah, just because you get a publicist don't mean you're fucking okay.
Amen.
You know what I mean?
Amen. You get a publicist, you go right down to Mall of America food court and go ahead and do the General So's radio tour.
The fucking hot dog on a stick media run.
That'll be great. By the way, hot dog on a stick dipped in batter.
I always get the lemonade too, just
Line
because it
them
looks
all
so
up,
good.
Put it on a platter.
My arm hurts real bad.
From what?
Holding the rod.
You know whose arm doesn't hurt from holding that rod? Your boy. Me.
Why do your guys' arms hurt?
I don't know. It was in a weird like disposition for a while.
Are you embarrassed of your health?
Bad. I've been embarrassed by my health for a long time.
Never seen the whole.
What? We got one? Another one? Who?
YP is another one. This is unbelievable.
Oh, that's a little bitch one though.
Of course, YP, the fucking outdoorsy homie.
Barstool Outdoors has just pulled out 2 fish in the same hole.
I mean, he's right. I haven't caught one yet, but I'm not doing anything different.
First. I mean,
Watch your
sounds like someone who's.
watch your worm.
He doesn't have a locator either.
I'll
And
tell
you
you
know
what
what?
about this locator.
Todd, shots fired.
Shots fired by Todd.
Hey, how come I can't get this one to go through the hole with the other thing? I shouldn't. Like this.
Let that go all the way down.
You gotta open your bail.
No, it won't go through the hole of my thing. That's why I've been doing the push thing. It won't go through the hole of the little thing.
Looks like Pat's having some serious difficulties over here.
Damn, there's this little like dark.
Look at that
thing.
fish. Fish number 2.
YP's got 2 fish. This thing won't go through that hole there.
This dude, he can't even get the line out.
You see?
Even with this fancy thing.
You see, it won't go through the hole. What am I supposed to do? Can you throw that fish into my hole so maybe we can meet it? I'd like to meet your fish halfway down. Okay,
Oh,
here
there
I
he
come.
goes.
I'm coming for him now. I'm coming up. He's going down.
Did you get him? Why is he swimming sideways
Oh,
like
don't
that?
ask questions.
He's hurt, bro.
I'm about to catch him.
He's shocked. He's
I
at
think it's like the
PTSD.
If someone caught another one, I'd be real upset. Oh, YP.
My bad, dude.
No, you're good. You're good. Yeah, you're good.
We're proud of you. Hold on, I'm about to catch this fish right here.
That fish is fucked up.
This fish is fucking dumb.
Is he still there?
No.
Yeah, he's done, bro.
Damn, Pat's really chumming him up. They're just flocking to his hole.
Oh boy, this
Pat's about to catch
Wow.
a dead fish.
Are you seeing this, Evan?
It is floating belly up in his hole.
Get it. Get it. Get it.
It's like after you get a concussion, he's just he's got his bell rung.
I didn't know fish could swim backwards.
He's got to shake it off.
Yo, Pat's such a badass. His fish are just
Oh, you
coming up
got
to
it,
die
man.
in front of him. This fish is like, yo, you know what's not even worth being down here? I'm fucked with this guy on the ice. This guy's got me. I'm just going to sit here and float.
YP, will you give this thing fucking CPR?
Yeah.
YP to the rescue. He's trying to get this fish to fucking come back to life.
Ice on the sides.
Yeah, that was they good.
The ice.
Where's the auger at?
There he goes. See?
Someone told me to do an auger
He
ride.
really is alive.
Yeah, there's like a cylinder. He just kept hitting the side. Oh, my bad.
He just.
I felt bad. I thought
Going anywhere.
I might have taken a life here.
I was hoping the fish was going to just go jump on yours like a sucker.
Me too.
But it looks like he swam right by like, nah, ho, I ain't falling for that shit twice in a
He
row.
was dead too, and he chose not to jump on it. That guy was near death, and he chose not to pick my lazy ass minnow.
Yeah, he don't want anything to do with your shitty ass minnow, man.
Hey, my thing won't go down. It just stops going down. What am I?
Because you're to the bobber.
Who's to the bobber?
The bob slip knots to the bobber, so that's all the further it can go.
Nah,
It's at the bottom, he's saying.
So,
No, it's
so
not.
when you get a bite,
it's right there.
oh, you're right. Okay, flip it. Flip your bail.
Yep, flip the bail.
Sometimes you just gotta feed it up.
Beat it up. Okay, where am I at? I'm over yonder. This is the one I'm gonna catch a fish for sure.
Crazy. You forget how fucking cold the water is.
You got to stick your face in there.
People forget how cold the water is.
Diggs' face is in
No one
there.
in this whole trailer.
It felt really good, actually. I was really tired earlier today. I'm good now.
Oh, there I am, right there. This thing hasn't been able to go through.
Yeah, that
Is it not supposed to go through that?
signifies the
When-
bottom.
When it hits there, then the bobber will stand up. So when you get a bite, it'll pull the bobber under.
Oh, so I just gotta sit there and wait on this thing?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Okay, let's do a team thing. Everybody watch my bobber, please.
Me
Do
too.
this
I'm gonna do the
together.
same.
I got my eye on it, Pat.
Which one?
You know which one.
The good one.
Everything you need to know to bet Patriots versus Eagles. You know, the Super Bowl coming up, the end of the football season. Can the Eagles cover? How important is Gronk to the point spread? Why do the wise guys like what team and why? 52 picks for 52 props, plus real-time updates on every move by the bookmakers. What? Wow. Inside information, you're saying. I shouldn't know this much whenever I want to gamble on sports. I shouldn't know everything there is to need to know. But there's one place that says, you know what? We got your back, cuzzo. actionnetwork.com/Super Bowl. The price of subscription is normally $5.20, but you go to actionnetwork.com/Super Bowl and use the coupon code PAT52. You get that for 50% off. Let's
That's a
go.
steal.
Everything you need to know to make a lot of money for $2.60. Are you kidding me?
This can't be real, Pat.
52 picks for 52 props. Who do the wise guys like? Where's the money going? What's the smart bet? What's the bad bet? Everything you need to know from actionnetwork.com/Super Bowl. Action Network Super Bowl betting guide is the one-stop shop for incredible knowledge to bet on the Super Bowl, the last football game of the year. Shout out actionnetwork.com/Super Bowl. Normally $5.20. Take 50% off when you use the coupon code PAT52. All right. This lake is about to end in a wild fashion. I don't think you'll even ever get to understand it.
I'm not sure I understand it, and I was there.
You should watch the vlog, though, for sure. Like we posted on social media to fully understand things. And we didn't do the hashtag endgame at the end of the thing. Just send us a picture of what you think we look like ice fishing. Hashtag endgang, hashtag endgame, ENDGANG, ENDGAME, hashtag endgang, hashtag endgame. Send a picture of a bunch of idiots ice fishing in an ice castle because it's about to get good. To wrap up the show, Ty Schmidt has been up till 4 a.m. editing this. His life is terrible. But we hope you've enjoyed this. Let's finish this thing off from Lake Minnetonka.
It's coming.
Hey, Todd. It's not a goddamn fish.
This is Todd.
Hey,
Got these jamokes in my trailer.
Got these guys. One of them ain't never caught thing. Yeah, I'm making them use that stupid technology thing that's a complete lie, just like the ghost hunting app.
I think this is just a fucking interface for an old-ass iPod.
It does look like an oven thermostat almost. I don't think it's working, though, for sure. I'm just staring at this yellow bobber, hoping that it moves. Is that our country song yet?
wait, what?
Staring at the bobber,
Oh, it should be.
hoping that it moves. Boys on the guitar, playing off the grooves. Grooves.
The fact that you didn't say blues right there
Well, I'm not having...
wowed me. Really wowed me.
Wow.
You know what the bobber looks like? A Nerf dart.
Okay, let's go back to the beginning.
Okay.
Staring at a bobber, hoping that it moves. Gonna get shut out of fish. Gonna sing the fucking blues. Wow. Send that one straight into the CMAs, probably. Maybe the Grammys. It's been quite a day, guys. I ate another Juicy Lucy burger today.
I forgot about. Oh, I left my card there.
Diggs left his card at the Juicy Lucy spot.
First of all, Dick was supposed to take my card.
Couldn't find it in your pants.
Doesn't take my card. Leaves his card at said store 45 minutes away. Gonna have to go get it manana. But other than that, I think we've had a pretty squeaky clean Minnesota trip here.
Yeah.
Technology has been working well. These fish are just a bunch of pricks. But like other than that, I think everything's going really well.
Are we recording? So we've recorded from the hotel room.
Yep, we had a country concert over there on
An
Tuesday.
ice fish house.
Now we're at an ice fish house.
Are we recording from the T-Wolves game tomorrow?
Oh, I forgot about the Timberwolves game. Oh no.
Why? What's wrong with what's going on?
This is what you call a situation.
Record live from the suite.
I think I was invited to Prince's house.
Oh yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
You just weren't going to tell everyone?
Hologram Prince?
Somebody only had a +1, and I was the +1. Don't know how to say it to you guys.
Who got who? Who's
It's
bringing
Justin
you?
Timberlake.
It seems as if everybody seems to be a little jealous all of a sudden.
Well, yeah.
Do we just have an envious trailer all of a sudden?
Yeah, it's Prince's.
Why don't you just go to the back of the
He's
house
gonna
and
make
fucking
you
open the back
phenomenal
gate?
fucking pancakes.
Nobody has asked if I'd open the doors to.
Can you please open the back gate and let us roll up in there?
I don't care about that part. I want to know who's bringing you.
A friend.
A friend of a friend or a friend?
I think he's a friend.
Does he sing?
He is a +1 to a Justin Timberlake party at Prince's house.
I know who it is.
And you know what? I've been going to Hollywood events all the time, or haven't I?
You're just a regular. You're fucking.
I've been talking about how I'm
A-list
all
celeb
in these
just
Hollywood events.
Oh, you're doing that tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense.
No, I think I'm going to Timberwolves game though.
I mean, you should go to Prince's house.
Why don't you skip out at halftime?
You said do a 2 loons.
That's
1
it.
stone.
Little double dip.
Yeah, we'll hold down the game.
Is anybody watching my goddamn Bob?
Yeah, it hasn't moved.
Your bobber ain't doing shit, man.
Hey Todd,
I think you've just
what's up with your bobber?
I think you've just won at so many things in life that this one's just not going to be your day. But you never know. That's the thing about it. It's the unknown.
We should have brought the fish food that you sprinkle on top. Fishes love that.
Yeah, like at the aquariums.
Yeah.
Like the little bacon bits looking thing.
Frosted flakes for fish.
Because we ate minnows, yesterday they tasted terrible. That's probably what the fish are thinking right now, is these things are terrible.
Yeah, I mean, their diet's probably just shitty.
We should have brought some pizza.
Hey, did John Gruden ever go ice fishing?
I think John Gruden is a guy who doesn't have enough time to ice fish, but I'm assuming that at some point in his life he's stepped into one of these ice castles and made a play with Brad Johnson. Hey, Ty, is John Gruden back there?
Yeah, he actually just walked onto the RV here.
Really? We didn't even see him. That's wild.
Hey, John.
Johnny!
Johnny, hey, how are you guys, man? How you doing?
Coach Gruden, how's it going? Welcome to our ice castle, about 300 yards out from the shore here on Lake Minnetonka. Have you ever gone ice fishing before? How'd you get here so fast?
I have. I'll tell you what, usually when I go, man, I'm more about the grit and grime. You guys got all the fucking bells and whistles in here. You know, you got beds popping down. Got a little CD player up there, cable TV in the back. I don't know, man. I thought you'd be a little more gritty than this.
No, I'm not. I'm way past the Gruden grinder days. I'm more in like the just living days. You know what I mean? Like we're just trying to be comfortable here in this warm tray. Is this not something you would enjoy, or do you just choose the gritty path every single time?
Well, yeah, I'm pitching a tent out there, man. Pitching a tent and just sitting inside that sumbitch and waiting on them bites all day long.
We did walk past a few tents on the way out. I think people do live out here on tents.
Can you point me in that direction, man? Those are my kind of people, man.
All right, Coach. Do you have anything I should say to my minnow that I have to do shit this entire time?
Give him a little chirp of spider through wide banana and see if he comes bobbing to the surface, man.
Maybe that's a little jiggy with it I need to do with it down yonder. Mel Kiper's under some fire. Is he with you? Normally you two come in pairs.
Yeah, he's standing to the left of me, unfortunately.
Do you hate Mel Kiper?
Yeah, I can't stand the son of a bitch, man.
Why are you always with him?
Like
Keep your enemies close?
I hadn't even thought of that. That's a pretty good line, but really, this guy's been riding my fucking coattails, ever since I got back at ESPN after I was done with the Raiders the first time.
Now, did you ever ask Mel Kiper about him just taking payments just to make people look like they're going to go higher in the draft, just being a completely shady fucking animal?
I did. As I said yesterday on your show or a couple days ago,
That's not good.
John.
You got a bite there, man?
That's the bait. That was not an actual fish, John. That's the minnow that I need you to talk some sense into. I got a whole loop-de-scoop that happened down there. I got a knot in my thing. It's like my minnow attempted to hang himself right now. I'm in a bad spot. Todd. We're back in the game.
Sean, give me a loop-de-fucking swoop-de-doo.
Loop-de-fucking swoopity-swoop-doop-doop-loops.
Little clickety-clack. How you like me now?
Nah, I can't believe John Gruden just came out on Lake fucking.
He's with Mel Kiper.
Tanaka.
Is Mel Kiper there?
Pat, how you doing?
Terrible. I heard your life is much worse, though. You were just selling picks on ESPN. What a fucking shady move by you.
Yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do. A lot of people look to me to see who's on the big board, see who's going in the first round. I had to keep my options open. ESPN's not paying me like they used to.
Why do you get paid at all?
I don't know. Everyone respects my opinion.
Who?
All the bigwigs at ESPN, they like my motor, my IQ, my intangibles, all that kind of
stuff. How about your carbon monoxide?
Nah.
Nah.
Do you think you get paid less because McShay's better?
No, McShay's a hack. His big board usually every year. I can count how many misses he has. I'm usually I got 1 or 2 in the first round. That's about it.
Right. 1 or 2 right.
I'd have to go back and check my records. Maybe, if you look at my big board this year, I got Josh Allen, QB out of Wyoming, who honestly probably has about 5th round talent, but I'm gonna say he's going number 1 overall.
Is that because his agent sucked you right where your dick is?
No question.
All right, Mel, go back to your shady, terrible life.
What a guy.
I hate him. You know who else I hate?
Who? You're a fucking minnow?
Yeah. He and I have a bad relationship. 0 success rate.
Tried hanging himself.
He did. He did a loop, swoop, and pull, jump ski. Tried to red himself in Shawshank Redemption. Red was here. That's what my minnow just said.
Brooks was here.
Brooks.
Yeah. You knew who I was talking about.
You got a bite.
Who got a bite?
There you go. Oh, we got a double.
No. Another double. Oh, Zito lost another fish.
Come on, Zito.
What else is new?
What?
Must be a nice.
This is classic Zito getting distracted by what he's supposed to be doing with something fucking that means nothing.
Oh, it's a big one.
Oh!
I haven't seen it. I can't see it.
Look, show us over here.
What the fuck are we doing wrong over here?
Damn.
Minnow, dude. That one's just not gonna do it.
You think it's my guy down there? It's my
Do I need a new one too?
I think you need to cut ties. It's like a quarterback after so many years.
It's like my
right.
The job done.
You're right.
Ship him off to Washington. They'll give him $71 million.
Good topical joke out of Sean
Hey,
Latham.
I'm real good at that.
Hey, can I get another minnow?
Yeah, I'm gonna get a new one too.
Hey, buddy, you know what? You did an average job. An average don't cut it around here.
I wish one of these fish had a fucking ounce of weed in his stomach that was dry with a bag of rolling papers and a lighter. Then I would really be motivated to get down there, get a nice fishy, pull him up here, roll something up. You know
I think
what I
those
mean?
are down there.
YP, you want to hook me up, bud?
It's one of my favorite Mitch Hedberg jokes when he goes, I like those guys that go out fishing and they catch a fish and they let him go. They don't eat him. They don't want to kill him, but they do want to make him late for something. Where were you? I got caught. Bullshit. Let me see the inside of your lip.
That guy's a genius.
I bet if you could listen underwater, you could tell the fish are down there. All you hear is this. Fuck!
That's good. Chum it up. YP's chumming the water over here for me.
Really?
Just
Chum
dropping
it
minnows
up.
in left and right.
Blood?
I got 2 pairs of socks on.
I just hooked my
I'm a
calf.
shark fisherman at heart. I can't fish without chumming. People look down on that, but that's just how I know how to do it.
Well, Pat just hooked his calf.
Oh, hey.
Catch and release. Catch and release.
All right, I just dropped my own bait. Donner. Let's see how this one goes. I got an idea.
Oh, you just got a new one?
How dope is it be when I knock Smitty out, his arm locks up? That's when it's fucking on. When the arm locks up, you know he ain't getting back up before 10 seconds.
I watched Austin Collie lock up on Philadelphia Eagles.
Yeah, that happened to him one too many times.
Thought he was dead. I was really worried, and now if you do that to Smitty, I'll be very happy.
Lock up a good little arm lock. Oh, yeah, clean ass arm lock.
That's a night moment.
I'm gonna fucking have somebody throwing myself on my Snapchat. I'm gonna grab his fucking locked up arm. I'm gonna grab I'm gonna say, don't be my phone. Open Snapchat first, and then fucking launch it over there. It's like the sword when they threw it up to Gladiator when he was on horseback in that first fucking Roman battle, the Battle of Carthage.
I think you've thought about this a lot.
I'm just making all this up as I go.
Right now?
100%.
I love
I think
the
this
battle.
is one you should hang on to, though, because attempting to get your phone directly after knocking somebody out in a fight is a big dick moment, for sure.
I love the Battle of Carthage.
That's why, you throw up that fucking thing to me, I snap while his arm's locked into place, and I grab it and I play with it like this.
I'm a
Hey,
big
it's
fan of you
locked.
shaking his locked up arm. A nice firm handshake.
Just shake the wrist when it's locked up arm.
What if you get knocked out? Have you thought about that yet?
I'm not. It's impossible.
Okay.
I don't think you can.
It's goddamn
think about
impossible.
February
Fucking
6th.
hit me here with a brick. I'm still getting dizzy. That's about it.
I think that's a knockout thing. A brick.
Bro, I've been getting knocked so hard. If I haven't even come close to getting fucking knocked out cold by the dudes I spar with,
You've been getting knocked up, guys.
I've been getting punched in the face and skipping and moving. That's what I've been
We
doing.
just haven't been telling you, man.
I watched you get punched in the face a lot of times.
And what happened? What'd your boy do?
You just stood in the pocket. and
Kept on fucking
banging.
counter punching.
Kept banging. just stood in the pocket and kept banging. Conor McGregor and Floyd Mayweather might be fighting in UFC, by the way. I can't wait to see what happens there.
I will bet every single dollar I have ever had that I have possible to pull together on fucking Conor McGregor.
Now remember, that was the exact way that a lot of physical fighting experts said about the last fight for Floyd Mayweather, and granted they were right, but boy, it was a hell of a fucking fight.
Yeah, but it's such a difference of advantage walking in to it. Like for instance, the boxing compared to a boxer walking into an MMA ring. The fact that he's not a jiu-jitsu guy. He's gonna get he's gonna be like a fish, like one of these fish right here that was all dead right now, flapping on top of the water.
Yeah.
That's what Floyd Mayweather's gonna look like in a fucking octagon. He's got no business even thinking on his wildest day that he could step into a fucking octagon with Conor McGregor.
I'll tell you what business he has: $100 million. Because even if he goes there and get his ass knocked out, he's still gonna get paid.
They're not gonna get 100 million. You think they'll get 100 million for a fucking UFC war?
No, the only issue is UFC will keep it all. So they won't get it all. Mayweather has his own promotion, so he gets to keep all that money. UFC will keep it all over there. By the way, fish out of water, great move in Marco Polo. You know what I'm talking about? It's a great move when you're.
You gotta be quiet.
Yeah.
Quiet or quick.
Hey, real question though on the Mayweather McGregor thing: what's stopping Floyd from promoting and running a UFC fight?
Nothing at all. It would just have to get sanctioned, I guess. But I'm assuming that UFC won't let that shit fly again.
Because Conor's still under contract with UFC, right? Okay.
I couldn't believe that it actually happened. If that's the Fertitta brothers owning UFC still, and Dana White like blood, sweat, and tears still in it, I don't think they'll let Conor McGregor do that last fight anyways under somebody else's dime. You know what I mean? I don't know if that makes sense.
The fish out of water caused a lot of fights.
A lot of fights. I wasn't out of water. Fuck you.
Yep, a lot of fights.
How many fights does McGregor have left on his contract with UFC?
I don't know. Who knows? Probably 3. I have no idea.
I would knock those out in a week just to get it out of the way.
Just win or lose, it don't matter.
Yeah, just fucking do work real quick.
Let me get out of here and do my own thing.
Yeah.
Because he is exactly like Floyd. We played with Art Jones there in the Colts for a while. He was hurt a lot, but he was there. And I got a chance to go to a John Jones fight, you know?
Yeah.
And whenever John Jones was clean and just beating the fuck out of people and toying with them, he was getting that type of bones, was starting to get like good marketing where like, if you're big enough, you can go create your own thing, just like what Floyd Mayweather did with boxing, where if you get big enough and become a big enough draw, you don't need a fucking big promotion company behind you because you can just sell the tickets and do the shit yourself. I thought John Jones had a chance to do that because he was so talented and he was like a hateable figure, you know? And then he got up into all his shit and it all kind of went downhill, but McGregor is definitely the dude that can do that. Definitely. I can't believe the edible didn't work. Normally people would be fishing out of water.
You gotta give you about to catch me on this fucking line. I'm gonna get down there and I'm gonna swim in the other one, grab it up, let you pull me right up.
You want YP to give you a new minnow?
Yeah, can I get a minnow? Yeah. YP, thank you, cuz. Fish out of water. I haven't caught shit. I don't even think I felt a nibble. I mean, that one time I felt a little dosey.
I thought I felt a nib. Thought I had one nib.
But I thought I could have hit something possibly, like a piece of ice real quick.
Oh, in the current.
Yeah. Because, you know, there's a lot of water down there. Todd, how deep is this lake?
Todd's keeping it.
This is 106 feet.
Okay.
This is an ocean.
30.
Oh, really?
Could you imagine just accidentally slipping into that 106-foot part? Like, I'm going to go ahead and jump in and touch the ball. Holy fuck. We're all the way down there.
I can hold my breath for at least 9 to 10 seconds.
Has the River Monster guy ever came out here and showcased what you guys got living in this thing? You know, like they got stuff that just swims up your pisser there. That's a River Monster.
That's the worst.
I would never get in water you can't see through because of that River Monster show.
That happened in Anaconda, maybe.
I duct taped the tip of my dick off.
Remember when they had to do the trachea? Oh, it was that swimming bee wasp went into his trachea.
Never be too safe.
Never
know when somebody's trying to swim in your dick. What's that?
Ty's got diarrhea out on the fucking lake.
Ty, you got diarrhea?
Yeah, that juicy Lucy went right through me.
Wow.
Christ.
So where are you going to go?
I don't think there's a worse time to get diarrhea than out in the middle of Lake Minnetonka for fucking ice fishing.
Hey, Ty, come over here and stick your ass in this hole and see if you can chum me up some good bait here, because I'm really struggling.
You know what they call it? Shark sugar.
This is a bad place for that to happen.
That's terrible, because now he's got to get on a sprinter with us, too, and do a 45-minute trip back home. By the way, Stallion, Road Stallion, at Road Stallion. They got these Sprinter vans that are just like set up in a beautiful fashion. 2
Very
TVs,
beautiful.
Wi-Fi, recliners, all these things. They're a nationwide company that's just starting up, and they're beautiful. They hooked us up with a fucking free ride today.
The way they had it hooked up in there, it's like a little mini, it's like a mini tour bus.
It's awesome.
It is a mini tour bus.
It was with a table in the back and the chairs that move. That was dope.
It was really nice. I'm trying to get one.
Why don't you trade that Bentley in for it, bro? Get rid of that
Straight up.
Straight up.
You probably could.
Bentley for the fucking G-Wagon out there.
By the way, G-Wagons drive a little rough. I test drove one because I wanted one. When I wanted to buy a ridiculously expensive car and I went with this Bentley instead, I wanted to do the G-Wagon, but it can't control the road. I drive fast, man.
Yeah, I was in with them recently, and they did seem too small. They really very small up front.
I always see them chasing people like the bad guys in movies always have G-Wagons if it's in Europe. You ever notice
they're
that?
beautiful cars, man.
Well, the bad guys in Europe have great taste.
They're the easiest car to armor and bulletproof.
Because they're square. They're
Yeah.
so square.
Mhm.
It's like a Jeep. My brother's Jeep is fucking bulletproof.
The doors are heavy as fuck already, even before you even do that. I mean, it's hard. You have to have a bullet. You have to have a bullet-piercing round in order to get through those doors.
Mhm.
I've done a lot of research on this.
Yeah, I was trying to dig false fact there, and everyone just rolled with it, so I assumed it was right.
It seems right.
That's right. No, it's really
you
heavy
just
doors.
lied right to us over there. You're
Yeah.
not supposed to be the guy that lies. You're supposed
He
to
made
be
a good
smart
point.
guy.
They're in all the movies. They're obviously the easiest.
There's
to,
not enough room for
bulletproof.
2 of us, Nick.
There's not enough room for 2 liars on the ice. Only one good liar. Speaking of liars, Todd.
Todd?
Yeah. What's going on with my minnows? You think this is my fault, huh, Todd? Probably. Todd, I have a question.
Yeah.
If am I supposed to like work this thing when it gets down there, or
Well,
just
it's a minnow. You can just let him do the work.
Let
Really?
the minnow do the work is what
so I
Todd
just go ahead
said.
and park it down there?
Yep. Just wait for that bite.
And just wait for the bite is what Todd said.
All right, I'm just gonna sit here and park it. I'm watching my bobber, see if it moves.
People were right. This really is
Not catching any fish.
just a whole drinking occasion, huh?
I got the ice fishing blues.
Well, this is not really the best of the ADD community's activities.
Fishing. Fishing has never been
Yeah.
like my dad used to hate when I went out there.
Yeah,
this is not meant for my brain.
That's why I didn't even attempt it. My ADD, I'm just like, no, I'm gonna want to smack myself in the mouth.
Why are you so?
Because I'm like, I want to fucking get a fish.
Am I allowed to vape in here?
Well, yeah, you sure can. Oh yeah, Pat, you can. It said out there, please smoke that vape in here. That V12, that
191
B12.
fish where?
You know what? What you want to do is you want to blow the B12 energy smoke right at the water. Right at the water, and maybe that'll help bring the fish up, like a magic trick, bro, like fucking
Yeah,
Disney
just like
on
that,
ice.
Just like that.
Hush, little fishy, don't you cry. I'm trying to catch you, you won't die. I'll throw you back in the water so nice. We caught a little hole right here in the ice. Sitting in a trailer, bored as fuck. Coulda rode a truck, but we walked it, 'cause way out here waiting for one fish. Be very nice to knock this off the bucket.
You a goddamn fool.
This bobber ain't moving, but this trailer is smoky.
You guys are I'm just saying, hot box this fucking bitch?
We're in a bad spot.
Todd, do you live around here?
I do. About 15 miles west of here.
Do you live in here sometimes? Do you sleep in here?
Yep, I do.
Really? Are you married?
Yep.
So this is like the winter's golf, just to get away from the wife for a while?
She don't see me for 2 months.
Really?
You guys are a 10-month marriage. That's impressive.
Well, I stayed married 25 years.
Wow, that's almost 2.5 decades. That's wild. You got a 12-year-old? Anybody? You have more?
15-year-old and a 19-year-old.
Wow. Todd's a good guy. Just like everybody else we've met here in Minnesota. Good fucking guy. Good people out here. I mean, it's just good stuff, really. Oh!
White P's going on the line. He's pulling it in. He's pulling it in.
He'll die.
Evan.
Maybe that was my problem. I think my issue is YP is about to catch his third fish. Damien has caught 2 fish with a fishing line and hook and 1 with a ladle.
Can we get what happened just now?
Yeah, I want to know about this ladle thing.
I
Like,
feel really weird about this
I
ladle.
just got a dead fish in my fucking thing.
Hey, finally your fucking feet will smell better. Shots fired.
Zito, just slap it. You just slap it back to life. Slap it.
This bobber ain't fucking moving.
Oh, so it's not dead.
I'm real happy for you guys catching your fish.
So everyone with a mic has not caught a fish, so I assume it's a mic thing?
It's electricity, yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely the static electricity from the mic into the fucking zapping into the line, and it's giving too much off, and the fish are they're thrown off by the shakes or whatever.
We're too electric. Boogie
That's what
woogie
it is.
woogie. YP just let his third fish into my hole again. I love a good fish in my hole.
Ty's back from shitting his pants.
Ty's in his third round of diarrhea. It's good news. Ice fishing is going just great.
Who's bobbing?
Like Busta Rhymes. All we need you to do is just bob your fucking head.
Wow, Ty, you were gone for a while, buddy.
Ty,
Not ideal conditions.
Ty, welcome back into the trailer, and welcome to the Pat McAfee Show. Hit the music. This is gonna be a good show, I think. Haley Joel Osment joins me for a convo
the
later.
moment you've all
This
been
is Todd
waiting for.
McCullough.
He was a high school All-American, a college All-American. He was All-Pro in the NFL, but the thing that he's most proud of is during his show in Muncie, Indiana, he made a woman in the crowd laugh so hard she shit her pants. Ladies and gentlemen, Pat McAfee!
Hello. Welcome to the Pat McAfee Show, coming to you live from Lake Minnetonka. I am the host. To my right, at Sean Latham, who has too much ADD to ice fish in this little ice fishing paradise we're in right now. Next to him, at Nick Morado, hasn't caught shit. He's been playing with his little doohickey for a while. At Tactical Digs, once stuck his face into the same hole he is fishing right now. He has had 0 success. Ty Schmidt has diarrhea. At Evan Foxy is holding it down. Young Page Views, who's in this motherfucker, has caught 3 fish. One-armed Damien has caught 2 fish by hook and line and sinker, and 1 fish with a fucking ladle. Zito has killed 2 fish by reeling too fast after getting them to nibble. And Todd, the guy that owns this place, has lied to us. Now that everybody's caught up, let's have a good Todd.
Todd, we kept you on your toes with our schedule changes.
Yeah, thank you so much for handling us. We've been pretty busy. It's been a wild week, really.
Are you a Gopher fan?
Okay, elite. What a big win over the Saints. Do you like PJ Fleck? Bro, I'm looking at a Google map right now. I guess we are on water. It's weird when
You're an idiot.
It's weird when your dot is just right on top of the blue.
That's
there.
a real Apple's map thing
You're
to
like,
do.
wow, Tim Cook must be really fucked up.
Apple
But
Maps
there
will
we
do
are,
that.
right
Apple
in
Maps
the
will
middle
put you in
of-
the water a lot. We are right in the middle of this fucking lake.
That makes a lot of sense.
What happened? Wait, Zito. Wait, Zito, you got a ladle fish too?
Yeah, I could if I want, but I don't want to leave.
Zito, suck its dick.
You dickhead.
Zito, jack him off.
That's my.
Have a little goddamn courtesy and give him a reach around.
Hey,
The
Nick.
guy's half unconscious. He just fucking found out about a whole new world he didn't know fucking existed. He just grew his goddamn fins. At least jack the guy off.
Hey, Nick, I heard what you did there.
I'm stealing Diggs bits left and right this episode, and it feels damn good.
It does, doesn't it?
You're fishing and you're catching the most fish.
Hey, it feels good to be me, doesn't it?
You don't gotta do any prep. You just come in here, tell a bunch of lies, tell everyone to suck each other's dick, and you're good to go.
And then all you do is quit and walk off.
The Diggs playbook is one that is successful.
Listen, it's like in Joe Montana football '94. You just run that toss, and it's gonna work over and over again.
You only run 2 plays, coach. I can't make that pitch.
Oh, this hole is dirty.
Your face was in there.
That's what she said.
So how often do you have to? If once you drill this hole once, is it good for the rest of the winter? Since it's
As long as I keep the heat on.
yeah.
Little maintenance on your holes.
This
Gotta drill it once, and it's good for the winter.
2 feet deep. I mean, 2 feet thick. The ice.
Yeah, 2 feet thick. 2 feet.
No, Sean thought it was 2 inches.
Are you serious?
No, I didn't. I walked in, I asked a question, and he has a bunch of bullshit answers. I was like, I don't know.
And you ran with it?
I just walked in, and then I asked the fucking real guy. I was like, I mean, I don't know why they thought I would believe them.
All right, real guy.
You did, though. You did believe him, though.
how
That's
thick
why
is
you
this
went and
ice?
asked the real guy.
No, because I was like, no, because I knew they were full of shit. 2 inches of fucking ice.
Well,
you think this? Oh, you think a goddamn a Silverado 1500 is
yeah,
with
we
fucking?
we know why you shouldn't have believed it. Yeah, we know. You're telling us why.
That's why I went and asked Todd, the expert, and he fucking said 2 feet.
Which isn't that much if you think about it. Is it? 24 inches. That's almost a yard. 10 of them get a first down.
And we're talking about moving the chains here. That's what this really comes down to. We're talking about marching down the field, moving some fucking chains, catching some fish, and bullshit and making up dumb shit.
Take what the hole gives you.
Oh my god, I think I just got a bite. No, I sneezed.
Who got one? Zito, don't fuck this up for the 3rd time.
I don't understand how we can be 7 feet away from all the active holes.
So help with the diarrhea.
That's a big dog.
What do you get? Whoa! Zito!
All right, now you gotta do it. Now you gotta suck his dick.
Have a little class.
You won't. Hey, you won't suck its dick.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh!
Oh!
Your boy!
Oh, shit!
Motherfucker! Got a fish!
Let's go!
Let's go! I don't think it's a dead one.
Quicker than that. Slower than that, though.
Slow, let's ride it out.
Let's go. What do you got here, buddy?
Is it going to get off, though?
Now, I'm going to get it off for sure.
You gotta be quicker than that.
I think he's gone. He's gone.
Wow.
Oh, boy.
Fuck. Shit.
You didn't hook it. You didn't, what's it called?
Set the hook.
You didn't set the hook.
The hype was pretty high, though.
Yeah, pretty high. I think that's pretty.
They're starting to bite.
Oh, yeah, that's a bad spot. I thought I had a fish. I did everything right. The bass game that you used to have the stick, you got to yip. I did it all, I thought.
You know what the problem is? You didn't zag.
Fucking Trent Richardson on here.
You just got Trent Richardson. You fucking zigged. You didn't fucking zag.
You know what, though? That was a cool moment. That was a cool moment.
I tell you what, you just got me very excited for when you do catch one.
Yeah,
that was like a great promo right there.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I like the way you're thinking, too. YP, if I get a fish
When
on
there was
this
the
thing,
two.
I'm going to lose my shit. Don't you worry about that.
Hey.
I don't think I've ever... I had a pond in my backyard of my second house, and it had fish in it, and I never caught one. So it's like, this is not a situation that I am new to. This is...
Have you never caught a fish?
Nah.
Are you kidding me?
I mean, I think I might have pulled one out one 4th of July, pretty intoxicated. I think my dad caught it and like handed me the reel. But I don't think I've ever truly caught a fish. Nah.
Are we trying to revive this fish back to life?
I stand corrected though, because the only way I fish is with my bare hands. I fisted a fish before.
Oh, yeah, you did. Noodle.
Brought out a 33-pound catfish right out of his home.
Did you hear that, YP? Nope.
I got a cramp in my hand. I'm holding a.
YP, he did go noodling, so that's catching fish, right?
Yeah. I mean, I'm just saying, I wanted to know if we were about to see his first fish ever. That's a big moment in a man's life.
Is it? I'm not sure. I think I've caught another fish. Like, I do believe that it has happened. But this isn't a normal thing. Like, I have not caught more than one. I know that. This is a solo.
No, don't forget, Zito took a couple of L's before he pulled up a fucking 12-pounder.
Yeah, but I think he caught one first, and then he took an L.
Oh, boy.
I don't know. Zito, did you take a couple of L's first?
Took 2 L's.
See, he took 2 L's.
I'm starting to get
I
that.
never gave up.
I think I just pulled too hard.
Inspired all of us.
I just want a bigger fish.
I'm starting to get that feeling, Ty.
What?
Mud butt.
You guys got mud butt? Is it from the burgers?
I think it's from, yeah. What, you guys got another one? Zito, what the fuck?
Yo, I think it's just the side of the fucking RV.
No, you got it.
With this
Don't
side
be a
of
bitch.
fish.
6 feet away, and it's so much action. This is definitely our fault, not theirs. This is not.
What did you catch?
This is like.
Oh, let's go.
God damn it.
Wow.
Look at
I
that.
think he's just catching the same fish.
No.
They all
Threw
look
him
the
back.
same.
I threw him back last time.
Can we tag your fish?
Yeah. Mark that fish.
Are these fake holes over here that we're putting them in?
Hey, these are just little fucking tanks for coolers.
Not a bad.
These are
feeling.
2 foot deep. We just can't see the bottom of it.
Yeah, here, Pat. Hook up to this machine. It'll tell you right where they're at.
Hey, it should just say over there.
Hey, she's pregnant.
What?
Yeah.
What
We
do
gotta
you-
put her back, dude. We gotta get her back in her.
What do you mean they're pregnant? How do you know if a fish is pregnant?
Those kids are fucked. That was too traumatic.
Like you guys know what fucking pregnant fish
Will
look
you
like.
put the pregnant fish back in the water? I'm
Jesus.
trying to catch one of her kids.
That's, I don't
Look at this. This guy got a fucking whale. He's fucking Minnetonka whale.
Damien has caught his 4th fish.
Oh, he's got to give the guy the pole to the outside. It's too big for the hole. Now combined, I don't have a reel.
Is there any Tums out here?
Pat Diggs and Nick all have a reel, and we've all got the same amount of fish. How about I just hold my energy pen out and pretend there's a rope over it, hanging off of it, and I'll.
You're doing the same thing I'm doing.
I'm doing the same thing you're doing.
Bad spot, dude.
Does anyone have any Tums?
I'm getting real high though. We're taking off over here. I'm one with the fish, Mr. Bot. It's only a matter of time.
Fucking Aquaman.
Give me the goddamn fish. Sean, you think I'm gonna catch a fish?
I don't. You know what? I think you might pull off a 4th quarter miracle, but I don't know anything other than that. No.
I'm super frustrated.
You're talking about a Minnetonka miracle.
The fucking Minnetonka miracle.
If we're being honest, I'm real.
This summer, we tell a story about the winter.
You know, it's tough to sit here and watch Zito keep pulling fish out of this hole and look down in this little black abyss I got and just see nothing.
All I've been doing is staring straight down to this fucking black hole.
There's literally nothing to look at except for this yellow bobber that's just bouncing up and down like a titty nipple in the middle of the black hole. Zito, Viva La Vito, and Damien and young Pages have been cleaning up.
They're cleaning house over there.
But we're sitting on a couch, so I think it's like a give and take situation, you know?
Good
I'll
point.
take the
That's a
couch
great
over the
point.
fish.
But I'll show you a picture.
There you go, up and down.
This is unbelievable.
Zito's catching them with a Game Boy over
Damien's
there.
caught so many fish, he's now teaching. We got nothing over here. Damien's doing instruction. We're in the same goddamn trailer.
These fish look like they could fly. They have wings for sure.
Give them in a fish. Feed them for a day.
Fucking day. Hey, Damien caught 36 fish.
Bro, he's an
He's
instructor now.
Coaching people. He's now a fucking Lake Minnetonka fucking coach. Lake Minnetonka fucking ice fishing coach.
Bro, and I haven't caught a fish, and I'm in the same boat as him. The same exact trip. He's an instructor now, and I still have yet to catch my first fish of my life. Unbelievable. I just ain't got it.
Oh my god.
Got it.
Oh my god, he's a goddamn instructor.
He really was coaching. He was like, that's it. You got to go a little slower. And Todd's sitting right next to him, not saying anything. I get it.
Oh my god.
He's right.
Oh, Damien's already talking to a mortgage company to get 3 of these out in the ice.
How do I get a fucking fish?
Diggs is not happy.
Diggs ain't having it anymore.
Oh, this could be a good time. Maybe you plug into a little Bluetooth.
Can we do a little swinger situation? Switch holes?
Look at Damien. Oh, you see what he did there?
Oh, I see what he did there.
Cuckolding.
You know, David, I don't
shit.
need your fucking
Coach
instruction.
Damien, Coach Damien, the fucking ice fish expert, is now on scene.
If he pulls one out of Diggs' hole.
He's pulling out of Diggs' hole right now.
How hilarious would it be if fucking Coach fucking Black over here?
He's fucking elbows deep in my hole.
He's gonna catch a fish.
Hole, Damien.
It's a dry.
What do you mean?
Shit,
move
get
my-
out of
what,
the
you
way.
just
he
taking
said.
my hole now?
Get out of the
He
way.
said swinger earlier. Damien just stepped up. He said, take my hole, cuz.
I'm not allowed to touch
yours.
it. I'm not allowed to touch it.
Until when?
I don't know. I think when I see the bobber go down. Pat,
Yeah, bro.
you holding that mic like that is fucking hysterical.
What's up, bro?
Like your hands don't work. You're just like
I need 2 hands to fish.
if a T-Rex were to host a podcast, that's how you're holding that fucking mic right now.
No, I'm not. It's resting.
I would listen to that podcast, by the way.
Yeah, you're all in on dinosaurs. I need both of my hands so I can, feel the fish with the reel.
I feel like you're fly fishing at this point. Everyone get down.
Start bringing it back and forth.
Fuck it. Pat's fly fishing in the ice cave.
It's a
Castle.
Respect for its amenities.
I'm gonna go down to the basement and get some beers.
All right. about a 2-foot stairs. 2 inches, bro.
I'm pretty sure this is just a 30-gallon bucket drilled to the bottom of the floor.
Oh, this ain't
What
even.
if he is only selling like 3 holes? Wait a minute. That would be so much easier because he said earlier that.
Diggs, I need you to stick
Maintaining
your
the
head
hole
in this
is the
one
work.
too and see what's down there.
I already did in this one.
Yeah, but you would have never known if it's just cold ass water, and we are just failing miserably. But I'd like to see the success from other people. But maybe this minnow has had a good run, and I need another one. You think that's the case, YP? Not here.
I mean, we should try another one, but at a certain point, the personnel may not be the issue.
Well, did you just say it was the
Indian, not
you
the
just said
arrow.
it wasn't the arrow, it was the Native American.
Wow.
We're changing players out nonstop, and the same coaches there. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, listen. In the society we live in, it's 100% okay for me to blame this hole. That's the way it works.
Well, in your defense, YP is picking the minnows, so it's the GM's fault here, maybe.
Great point.
Shit!
That's a great point. All right, I'll bring the bucket over. You can pick which minnow.
Yeah, I think it-
Listen, I can only work with what I got. What do you want from me? I put the players in positions to win games. You just tell me what you want from me. This GM is picking terrible minnows.
Oh, shit.
He's got the fastest minnows. He's got the minnows that can jump the highest, but they just don't give a fuck.
He's got the minnow from Africa.
Is that what he just said? Is that
YP just stepped up to the plate. Gave me an active minnow. He said this is a guarantee home run. I'm staring at the same thing I've been staring at for 2 hours. Nothing.
He's coming, dude.
Hey, from what I understand, is this your minnow lock of the week?
Throw him in.
This minnow
he served his
is
time.
a super duper lock.
Did you just give him a concussion?
This minnow
he's
is
just
Tom
floating on-
Brady.
Oh, we got a new fucking.
Diggs, will you get your fucking fish out of my hole?
What the fuck?
Unbelievable.
Hooks are flying, dude.
Yeah, that's on me.
Rough, speaking of hooks.
Oh, my
Rough and
minnow's
Rowdy,
just floating at the top of my hole.
February 16th, the Vassacre. Hooks will be flying everywhere from Morgantown, West Virginia.
This is a big moment. It's twirling. Yo, it's spinning.
It's probably my minnow. He's active.
Yeah, very active minnow. You should have put headlights on your minnow so the other fish could have saw him easier.
Or maybe a GoPro on his forehead.
Because they can't eat them if they don't see them.
Correct.
You're right. That's what I should have done.
Yeah.
Tell me. Diggs, we are terrible. Nick, are you fishing?
Yeah.
So the 3 dudes from Plumboro, Pennsylvania
Wait.
haven't even come close to catching a fish.
Nah, but you guys got the best boots, though.
Yeah, we do fucking solid ass boots.
I would agree that our boot game is very solid. I think we are prepared for the event. I'm wearing shorts. But just no fish. I think it's about time we get out of here.
It's getting real sad. Like, my morale is at an all-time low.
Yeah, I don't feel that bad. I feel pretty good. I feel like I learned a lot about me out here.
Yeah.
You know, Sean?
Yeah.
Did you learn anything? How many fish did you catch?
I caught just under 1.
Oh, wow,
I
that's
caught
wild.
0 fish.
None.
Yeah, I caught no
successfully
fish. Now, I didn't hold the pole the whole time.
caught. Not a once.
How many fish did all the guys from Plum get?
Well, less than 1. Yeah, not a 1.
Not a
Tie.
big,
We
Holding
tied.
the rod
not
the
a big
entire
fishing
time.
community.
We tied.
Not a big fishing community.
You know, there's like hunting and fishing and loving every day. If I had to do this every day, boy.
I'd fucking...
I just hope that at some point I become successful at it because this would be tough. I've thought about jumping into my
I was just about to say that.
a few times.
But then I
Just
realized
pushing off.
this
You know what I mean?
this 20-pound bucket isn't big enough for me to fit in.
I think we are in the buckets. This could be a setup situation. I'm not sure. Shout out to Road Stallion for driving us out here. Shout out to Damien becoming an instructor. Okay, Zito catching some fishies.
If you guys are interested in getting involved, go to DamienBlackIceFishingTours.com for all your information.
Todd, you were awesome here. What's this? What's your business, Todd?
Set the Hook Guide Service.
Set the Hook Guide Service. I'm telling you, if you come into this particular trailer, as soon as you get in the door, stay around those holes.
Don't go to the back couch to those holes.
The chairs look comfortable.
Couch looks real tempting
The couch
when you walk in.
tempts you.
Maybe that's what it is.
It's a comfortable couch, but the fish will know that you ain't got the grit to wait it out.
Wait, what? Again?
Oh, another one over here.
All right, guys.
Damien's flabbergasted because
he's getting so
many fish. He's got so many fish.
We get it. You guys.
He's got so much
He's set
action.
aside. He is set aside by himself. He's beside himself.
We get it. You guys have sex.
He's set aside. He is beside himself. He is parallel parking himself in between two other unbelievable realities that he fucking kid. He can't not catch fish. Like he's over there. He walked by, a fish jumped out into his fucking pocket. This guy's a fucking magnet. I've never seen anything like it in my outdoors experience. The fish literally fucking flock to him. If you are not on fucking Bumble, I don't know. Doesn't that mean a fish? Is that a fish?
I got so many questions.
Oh my God!
He said set aside. He's set aside.
Flabbergasted. But you didn't want to stop there. You wanted to use another reference.
He's got to keep going, dude.
Oh my God, dude.
Plentyoffish.com.
Damien really is flabbergasted.
He couldn't believe it.
Oh my God.
Another one?
I've been staring at a dead hole for 2 hours.
His fucking
Consider a whole change?
his tricep is fucking in pain.
Consider a whole change. No, I wouldn't. That leaves me no excuses. I think I put it right up.
Uh-oh. Yo, do we got action?
Yo!
Yo!
Your boy!
Yo, did you hook it? Yo!
Your boy!
You reeling?
Set the hook! Nice and slow, Damien said. Your boy's got a fish!
Pull it up, pull it up, pull
No.
it up. There you go.
There you go. Oh, you lost it. You lost it. I like that Damien's even the first one to break that news. Oh, my God.
I think it's about time to hang it up on this podcast, though.
Yeah.
I think it's about time to head home. Sometimes you just got to look yourself in the mirror and say, Evan.
Yep, time to go before Evan pulls this fish out of the water. Time to go.
And that's the end of the show.
We'll probably come back live whenever I catch one if it's in the next 10 minutes. But, probably not. Yep. You guys have been listening to the Pat McAfee Show. Yep, that's an ending. It's over.
Is that a hard out?
I think it's a hard out. At Tactical Digs, at Evan Foxy, at Viva Lazito, at Young Page Views, at Nick Moroto, at Sean Latham, at Damien Deep Ice Fisherman.
That's like what, 50?
People have been having a good time. This is a good time, though. I can see how people would have fun.
I can't.
If I was getting fucking lit up right now drinking.
Oh, Foxy's having the time of his life.
yourself, Evan.
You guys have a great Thursday. We'll see you manana. Got Friday bangers coming from Minneapolis, Minnesota.